All right, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What is going on? What's up with you tonight?
Nothing much. Just doing a little studying. I'm still trying to get my CDL test, and then I've been like going into like credit repair, so I'm
Hmm.
learning how to do that, like consumer law and stuff like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Never too late to go back to college, I guess. Right?
Well, it's kind of like self-taught, but you know,
Yeah.
it's I like the challenge. Why not?
Right. Right.
Hmm.
My aunt went back to get her master's degree when she was in her 50s. So,
Oh, okay.
and 50s or 60s. I can't even remember now. But yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with going back.
Not at all. What's up, King Corsa, Tommy, OTR, John B, Donovan,
Hello,
um,
everyone.
COVID. We should be able to see both chats. Oh, you shared the stream, right?
Yeah, I'm sharing it.
Okay, cool. I was pretty sure I had it set up. I wasn't for sure. See, Able Good Channel, Mommy Ivy. Um, I know what that says. Something something FTWL.
Hmm.
So, did you have a busy day today?
Not really. I just did a lot of like, well, usual, house cleaning, and then, like I said, I was trying to learn some new things. But yeah, not really. Kind of chill
Yeah,
today. How about
that's
you?
good. Yeah, I had some family come over yesterday and then tonight, and then they go back tomorrow. I
Oh, okay.
had a couple of my nieces and my, I guess you could say he would be my god um, nephew. I guess is how it works.
Right.
So yeah, something we can.
Hi, Marathon.
Tracy, but just 1 second here.
Hmm.
Why is I don't know what's going on? The chat is not. It doesn't update on my phone. That's weird.
I've been having a lot of problems on I don't know if it's StreamYard or YouTube, but yeah, it's been tripping.
Yeah. Hey, Michael Beverly. Yeah, I had to redo it. I had to refresh.
Hmm.
It's weird. And then the video I did a couple nights ago, it was only like an hour and a half,
Uh-huh.
and it took almost I want to say like almost 15, 20 hours before the chat came back.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, on YouTube, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it was through StreamYards, but yeah, usually like a video that's short, it doesn't take very long. Sometimes the chat doesn't even have to process. Usually, like
Hmm.
it'll be up like in a few minutes, but I don't know what's going on. I know like the chat you'll be talking. If you switch from top to all, or the live chat all chat, sometimes the previous chat will disappear.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what's going on with that. But let me try to scroll down a little bit. Marathon, how are you? And if you we're just having a chill stream, folks. That's all we're doing. Just a regular, just shooting the breeze. We're gonna be talking about a lot of things, probably music a lot.
Most likely.
But if you are, if you do want to come up on panel, let me know and I'll send it to you privately. But we're just literally just having a chill panel tonight. So yeah, that was a good panel you had the other night.
With Viv.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was good. I always enjoy having people over. Um, it's always interesting, like different opinions and different
Yeah,
conversations. Yeah, it's cool.
I just wish that we had more rights to play music without getting all these copyright claims and stuff.
I don't care. I don't care. I just put whatever, and then I'll deal with the consequences after.
Right?
Like you cannot suppress my my music hearing at all. Yeah, I just love
Exactly.
music. Yeah.
I mean, I've played some of my own stuff that I have in my channel on here, and
Hmm.
of course, it's real slow and laggy. It's not that loud, unless there's something I'm doing wrong. You know what I mean?
Right.
But Even then, I'll usually get like a copyright claim, even though it's my own video that's already up and monetized, by the way.
Mhm.
But if
That's
I
cool.
dare play it on a live,
Hmm.
but makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know. So you know how to do mixes like with beats and stuff like that, or like with music?
No, I
No,
don't.
I've been trying
No.
to learn how to do that. So complex. I usually pick up on stuff like that. I'm really good, like savvy when it comes to stuff like that. But I've just been having like the hardest time nowadays. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older and I just don't get it no more. But
Yeah.
yeah, I've been trying to do that. Like I've learned how to animate cartoons on my phone, which is pretty cool. But
Hmm.
the music part, I'm still trying to get. So.
Appreciate that, Marathon. Yeah, that's what we like to do is talk about music. Like I learned, like I've been teaching myself like thumbnails, for instance.
Hmm.
And of course, I can't do anything very complex. It's all I'll either get my own picture or I'll get one the free ones you can like type in on Google or something like free thumbnails, and then so I'm learning to add things to them like
Oh, okay.
emojis and text or move things around. So I'm slowly learning
Hmm.
some of that. So
You know what app is good for that? I've been using Canva.
yes,
Yeah,
everybody tells me about that.
yeah, it's pretty easy and it's like pretty much self-explanatory.
Really, does it work with Android?
Yeah. Yeah, it does actually.
Okay, actually, what you're telling me, I think I already did. It's Canva, right?
Yes.
Canva. Let me double check. So I know that you have to know coding to do certain things on Canva, is what I've been told. But I don't know.
Not really. I don't use any coding. I just like it's pretty much copy and paste on that I've seen that I've noticed. That's how I do my music videos as well.
Okay, it's the one with like the two different blues in it. It says Canva in the middle.
Yes, that's it.
All right, cool. So apparently, I must have already downloaded it because all I had to do is push install. I'll definitely be checking that out for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I like it. It's pretty easy. Also, the other one that I use, actually Andy's the one that told me about it. What is it, Clip Champ or something like that? Let me see. Hold on.
Wait, Jeff, why am I typed?
Oh, yeah, it's a Microsoft Clip Champ. That one too. You could do
Hold
thumbnails
on.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, Rob J. Hold on, I can't look. I don't know why somebody timed you out. Give me just a minute here. I have to go back to YouTube on my phone. I can't untime you out. That's the only thing.
Mm,
I don't know why. See, allow Canva to send you notifications. Sure, why not? Okay, I'll go to that later. Let me go to the YouTube thing real quick. Find out what's going on here. No, you're not timed out. You're not timed out, Rob J. Nope, you're not timed out. Nobody's timed out. All right, so good. Sorry about that. So it's pretty self-explanatory.
yeah, you shouldn't have a hard time with it.
Cool, cool. Can you get like different people's like for instance, like if you have a picture and there's several people in it, can you like move them around like like and put the white around them and then put some other scenery and add stuff. And,
Like edit them. I'm pretty.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure you can.
alrighty,
Yeah.
pretty cool. Now, how about is it? I don't know if it's free or if they charge or not.
They
Let's
have
see.
a free trial. Like I think it's like first 7 or 14 days. I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then it's a paid subscription, or you could do certain things with like just a regular membership.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hold on.
Alrighty. Yeah, I guess I already had it downloaded. I just hadn't installed it, but now it's installed. Canva.
Okay, I'm back.
Alrighty.
And my dog, my I have a little Chihuahua, right? And
Yeah.
she loves to bark at like bigger things or like bigger dogs, and I'm like, you have like no reason to bark at them at all. You know how they exaggerate. She exaggerates sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a red nosed pit bull and she's 8 years old.
Hmm.
Um, she's the happiest dog. She loves attention, of course. She's got to have a lot of attention, but
Mhm.
she just can't be around other animals. Like she just wants to attack,
Oh, she
whatever.
snaps. Oh, that's too
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I had a bunch of yeah, a lot of pit bulls. So I had a blue nose pit bull. He was like kind of I think he was massive, I'm not sure. But he was the nicest dog ever. Like literally, like he would let like criminals like my mom would be like the criminals pet him, you know? But like, man, how are you supposed to protect the house if you're letting these thugs like be petting you and stuff, you know? So I would just laugh. I was like, my God, he was a sweetheart, you know? And then he had his, well, what we call his wife. She was was it red nose or pink nose, or I don't know what you said right now, red nose.
Red nose, yeah.
Yeah. So they had puppies, and then we had a bunch of like little blue nose, red nose dogs, you know.
That's
But
pretty cool.
yeah, we had to give away the last two, which were like, oh, it's so sad because they're like part of your family, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they really are. I mean, but here the difference between yours and mine is this dog, like, if unless they know the person is okay with us,
Hmm.
that she's not okay with them.
Okay. Yeah.
So when
They're,
somebody knocks on the door, we usually have to put her in the kennel or on the leash, until if we say that the person's good,
hmm.
then usually within a few minutes she's good to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's very protective though too.
Oh yeah, they
Very.
are, and they like those dogs get misjudged. Like people think that they're very aggressive, but they're really not.
No, it depends how you raise them. Exactly
Exactly.
right.
Hmm.
But this dog just happened. Hey there, Angel. How you doing? Um, this
How
dog
you do?
was
Uh-huh.
was on the like basically a semi truck dog for about 7 years
Oh, okay.
of her life. So it's but yeah. So we got her. My daughter and my son-in-law. They thought of they thought about me and everything and whatnot, and in the area because I live out in the county side, like so. Because they used to have a law actually. If you lived in the city limits of Albuquerque, like the actual city of Albuquerque, you could not own a pit bull.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
That's
I
weird.
think yeah, there was a lot of attacks and stuff going on, but most of it had to do with unfortunately people doing it for the fighting,
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
So
That's so wrong. Like those people are just horrible people. You
oh
know.
yeah, it's terrible. And it's like I mean like if you look at the history of the pit bulls, they used to be called nanny dogs
Hmm.
because back during the Revolutionary War up to the Civil War, while the women were outside working the fields while their husbands were out fighting,
Oh.
the pit bulls would protect the kids,
Oh,
inside,
okay.
inside the home. So that was a nickname they had, and of course the name pit bull. Pit bull actually comes from. This is just what I've read and heard, but it comes from they were able to take a bull cow and pull it
Oh,
like
okay.
through the field. I mean, she's strong. I mean, they're strong dogs.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I remember trying to walk my dog. Like I said, he was bigger than the average pit bull. He was pretty big. And I was trying to walk him one time, and he like literally was dragging me like down the street. I was like, "Oh no! Like somebody needs to get this dog." I was so scared, you know. I was like, "He's gonna get away from me, definitely." But yeah.
It's kind of funny. We joke around when whoever takes the dog out, and since my I think she'd be my oldest niece. I don't think about it. I could be wrong. I got to do the math on that, but
Mm.
she took her out a couple times and said, "Be careful because she'll take you for a walk." I mean, she's strong.
Right.
And she keeps wanting to go after this lizard that kind of lives in the bushes near the garage, I guess you could say.
Uh huh.
And so that's one of the first things she goes for is that lizard. I'm like, I'm sure that lizard's probably long gone by now. That was like 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah, she probably remembers the last spot she's seen it. You know. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And then she had a well, no, then she went underneath my one of my other cars, and she had her scent on something,
Hmm.
and I swore I saw a snake, but I wasn't sure. Like the corner of my eye, and I was like, "Well, wait a minute." So I'm trying to pull her back. And she's
Mm-hmm.
strong, but I finally got her back, and then I saw a trail where a pretty large, I assume, diamondback.
Mm-hmm.
Slithered through the sand, and then was probably curled up underneath the car somewhere. So I made sure I pulled her away from there.
Right.
So. When we had dogs in the Navajo Nation, the dogs would get bit all the time by prairie rattler snakes mainly,
Uh-huh.
uh, which are still extremely venomous. But most of them would live through it no problem. They would their face would blow up like a balloon. I mean,
Oh,
you could tell they were hurting. And the vet's like, "There's really nothing you can do."
oh,
You
that's so
know,
sad. Uh-huh.
just wait it out, and after 4 or 5 days, they were pretty much back to normal. But
Oh, okay. Oh, they didn't. It wasn't like deadly for them or anything.
I guess not. I
Mm.
guess not.
Yeah, I remember. Like, when you see your animals, you're not sure what's wrong with them. One of my niece's pit bulls, I think it got stung by bees or something, right? And
Hmm.
his face was like really like it was like puffy, and I was like, "What's wrong with your dog?" And she's like, "Oh, I think like the bee stung him, and so he had like little like bumps." And I was like, "Oh my god, dogs actually they're kind of like humans, you know?
Yeah,
They go through the same symptoms." And then she comes to find out he's allergic to dirt and he was allergic to grass. I was like, "Oh my god, like that's the most delicate dog I've ever known, you know?" But
yeah, exactly.
yeah,
OTR says she's got one right next to him.
yeah, those are I love pit bulls. They're beautiful.
Oh, I thought I was thinking rattlesnake. I thought he was joking. No. Wait, OTR. So you do have a pit bull with you? I wasn't sure. Hey, mommy Ivy, good to
Hi,
see you.
Mommy Ivy. Hi, North Glen Community Center.
Got one right next to me. Oh, okay, cool. All right. You probably told me. I just don't even remember. Is it a blue nose tip or red nose, or is it? Wait, I think you did. Well, yeah. Is it in a mix or something? He's a pit Aussie mix. There we go. Okay, now I remember. Cool, cool.
Okay. Yeah, I just think any dogs they're like very because they're so innocent, animals.
Yeah,
Yeah, I seen this video. I guess the shelter had picked up an animal and he was being abused or his previous owner wasn't abusing him, right? And when they were trying to pet him, he would like cry like really ugly, like he was just terrified of people, you know. And it took for a little bit for the pet handler to like um be able to hold him and like just take care of him, you know.
yeah,
Like I was crying. I was watching the video and I was crying. I was like, how could people be so cruel? You know?
right. Yeah,
Mm.
I think about that all the time. It's horrible.
Yeah,
You
especially
know,
because they can't really defend themselves. You know?
right.
Yeah.
And they seem to choose, certain types of dogs. For instance, like they use pit bulls, German shepherds, Doberman pinchers.
The big ones. Yeah.
Yeah, even bulldogs, or they use mixes. Of course.
Hmm.
But pit bulls have the ability to lock their jaw on their
Yes.
prey.
Yes.
So that's why they're kind of up there as considered the most dangerous. But like I said, if you train them the right way,
Hmm.
they're great dogs. And yeah, they'll be good guard dogs too, depending on how you train them, of course.
Exactly. Yeah.
But just like almost with any animal, if you treat them bad, they're not going to be the dog you want them to be.
Right. No, it's true. It's kind of like a person too. If you treat somebody a certain way, they grow up to be a certain way too. You know? So
Yeah. Is Michael Vick still in prison? Actually, I'm curious about that. Michael Vick, I know that he got busted for that a while back. I thought that he got out and then maybe broke his parole, but I don't know. I just don't know.
hmm. Who's Michael Vick?
He was at No, he did get out. Actually, he's a professional football player. You have to forgive me. I think I want to say the Eagles. I'm probably wrong. I'm just guesstimating here, but he was one of the highest paid NFL players. Like he made tens of millions of dollars a year,
Hmm.
and he got busted, fighting dogs, and finally he did get his charges and he had to go away. I don't think it was very long ago because I remember when he came out, I think it took a couple years before he was invited back to the NFL, and he had to take his a lower position. I think.
Oh, okay.
Ghetto Bullhead. What's up, nerds? I think I know who that is now.
I just said. Yeah, it's kind of like even with rooster fights, I like even though like the Mexican culture have that thing of having like the rooster fights, but
Yeah,
even them, it's so cruel for them, like I don't know, I feel so
it
bad.
is.
Hmm.
It's wrong. It really is. They had a lot of issues with that, of course, here in New Mexico. You know,
Hmm.
and at one point, in fact, I don't. A lot of people used to come here, and I think it's still legal in Oklahoma.
Hmm.
It's not against the law in like one or two states, I believe. That's all. That's all that's left. So it used to be legal here,
Okay.
and I want to say at some point in the last 20 years, give or take, in the turn of the century, is when they finally made it illegal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's still legal in Oklahoma, to the best of my knowledge. Jeff, this is the real Bullhand, by the way. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, because the new ghetto name. Okay, gotcha. All right, yeah, yeah. I can't keep up. At first, it was everybody used it because of Bobby Joe, I believe it was, and Sammy Joe. It was something Joe. Now it's ghetto, and then their name.
About to cook, just a heads up.
Cook, just a heads up. Oh shoot! Yeah, I went over there before the live started here to show support. Is she still alive over there, or are you saying, or what's going on? Oh no, we're just trying to have a chill stream right now. So I know there's a lot of drama going on,
Yeah.
but yeah, I thought why not just do a chill stream?
I don't know. You know me and drama. I'm allergic to it. I dislike it. Only
Right?
only because I think it affects people more than it should. And
Yeah,
yeah, it's troublesome.
it can. Obviously, it does. I mean, there's some people that just takes it too far,
Hmm.
and they'll do things they shouldn't do, and then or there's us that respond to it or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm guilty of a lot of things I went too far with. It's wrong,
Yeah.
or maybe I shouldn't have said or said it the wrong way or whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
Sometimes
it's human nature to react sometimes, but when it's too close to home, it's like some people are not worth it.
right. Well, some of it's getting like I guess you could a lot of the word that a lot of people are using is dangerous. It's getting bad. Like
Yes, yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. It's horrible.
so. You kind of have to address certain things, when it gets that bad. You really don't have
Yeah.
much of a choice.
But I mean, isn't it just like better to like report it to the authorities or something?
Oh yeah, the authorities have been contacted in some of this stuff. Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of people have. That's the thing. It's that bad. It's gone to real life. Like
Right.
outside of YouTube, a lot of it has.
I think when I started taking that serious, where people were actually doing that. Remember that girl or that lady that was murdered by her one of her panelists, or not a panelist, like a supporter or sub, right? I
Oh
think
wow,
yeah, this happened a couple months ago, and I was like, wow, they're really doing that.
people
I think
get crazy.
he was stalking her for a minute, but that's horrible.
Yeah, that is nuts. Hey, Bat Mom, Chaos, Charlie Brown, Brooklyn Angel, Becky, Joe, Becky Ghetto Joe. But yeah, it gets pretty bad. It really does. But we have our good times as well. Like PHI and James, they had a great catch a few days ago. Or well, actually, it's been more than that now in Texas,
Hmm.
and it was awesome. I mean, it was dangerous. The guy, he did have a pew pew on him,
Hmm.
and so it was he was getting pretty cocky. It was the second time being caught by two different groups, but the same decoy.
Uh-huh.
And long story short is just kind of it's like everybody came together. Even some people from different sides, just came together and we just kind of started a dono train and all the love and support was just amazing. It was really good.
That's
So
good.
there's times like that, that happen, which is
Right.
good.
Definitely.
For zone safety, because talk about then you smoke.
So you don't
Wow,
smoke.
it must be pretty wild over there. Wow.
I wonder what's going on.
Who knows? Who knows? I mean, like I've been having a lot of stream for because like another thing too is why not if somebody like they'll DM me and say, hey, can we use your channel for this or for that? I'm
Hmm.
like, yeah, sure, why not? Might as well. And there's a couple of things that we're trying to plan this week where I even said I'll jump off a panel and go down in the chat. You know what I mean? Like let
Uh-huh.
the people like the one on one, just have them one on one, talk it out or whatever they do, yell it out, talk it out, whatever it takes.
Hmm.
So I don't mind doing that, but it's trying to get certain people to agree to it.
Right.
So, but I'll definitely still have that open invitation. There's certain, I mean, there's obviously a few people I will never let up on the panel, just period, because they've been known to pull and bomb and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
So there's certain people I just won't let up. But other than a few, if somebody
Yeah.
wants to talk it out, they can. Good to see you, Ivy. Um, but sometimes it's nice just to have a chill stream like this.
Yeah. I mean, there's other things we could talk about instead of dragging people or just talking shit. So,
Yeah, right.
although
Exactly.
sometimes it is fun just to hear 'em, like hear people going off. It is
Yeah,
fun.
it's a guilty pleasure.
Definitely.
For sure. I see. I still haven't started my backup channel, and I need to. So I want to start a backup channel where it's not monetized or anything, so I can just kind of do more stuff
Uh-huh.
and be able to play more music or whatever, not have to worry about every little thing,
Hmm.
and even more freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Just about to have a good time. Most people do. They have a couple backup channels. I don't. I just have this one. I have one ready, I guess you could say. It's just I haven't promoted it or anything.
Yeah.
So
I know Andy has a backup channel, and because of, I think that whole thing that was going on with what's his name, Jay Jay Leno or Jay not Leno or whatever.
are you not Lay Geno?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that guy.
yeah. He bombed him too, didn't he?
Yeah, so I think he got a strike like 2 weeks ago or something like that.
Yeah.
So he's like he's afraid his channel's gonna be brought down. I was like, oh, it's just dumb.
They if he already got a strike for it, as long as he got rid of it off his channel, then he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes they pick it up right away, and sometimes you'll get a strike, or your channel can even get nuked actually. And sometimes they don't pick it up for a while, and like there was a couple of times where something happened and I had to edit it out, and I didn't realize that when you edit something out,
Hmm.
apparently you lose your live chat replay.
Oh, really?
Yep,
Oh, so that's probably what happened with my stuff. Okay, I
yep.
didn't know that.
If you edit it out, you lose your live chat replay, which is stupid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I couldn't figure out why a couple of my chats, which were kind of important to have the chat replay
Hmm.
in those, it was about people asking questions and stuff. But
What if you were to download the stream video, right? And then
mhm.
delete that part on StreamYard and then upload it? Could you do that?
Yeah, you could re-premiere it.
Okay.
Absolutely, it'd just be a whole new thing because it wouldn't be live.
Oh,
It's
okay.
already. but at least, yeah, I guess I could. I don't know.
Would the chat come up still or no?
No, the only way the chat you can bring the chat back is reverting it back to its original form.
Oh, okay.
And obviously, if you got something you're not supposed to have up there, you don't want to put it back there.
Right.
So
I
yeah,
guess I guess for me it's just like at the moment, like just having the chat at the moment, and if it stays up, it stays up. But as long as I'm like able to interact with
right.
the people, it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Chad. I haven't been very good lately, like keeping up with chat. To be even when it's slow, I don't know. I just have a hard time keeping up with chat anymore because I get busy thinking about what I'm talking about. So yeah, but I usually keep my phone like right here so I can look at it. But sometimes I forget.
Yeah, and I get distracted so easily. Like
Yeah,
literally, I hate it. I got to work on that.
right. I do too. I get easily distracted. What's up, Anthony? What's going on? And he now nared his hair. Nared. That would burn. It looked like it. I think it did burn.
Irritate at least, for sure.
Yeah. I actually thought about having my daughter just shave my head, like did everything, just shave all my hair
Why?
off. Oh no. Oh no, no. Just a thought. Maybe the heat.
Yeah, probably the heat. How the heat will make you do crazy things for sure.
I mean, it grew back so fast. I mean, it's not like it's not going to grow back again.
Yeah. I think one of well, my middle son, he was probably like 18, I think, or no, yeah, like 18, and he wanted to get a haircut, right? And I'm like, yeah, tomorrow. I kept putting it off. Tomorrow, I'll take you tomorrow. And then one night we were up pretty late, right? He's like, man, screw this, and he goes in the restroom. He comes out of the restroom with half his head shaved. I was like, oh my god, what are you thinking? He's like, well, you're never gonna take me. I was like, I said I was gonna take you tomorrow. He's like, it's been 3 days. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe you shaved your head. I was so mad at him.
Hey, have a good night, boy.
Night.
I don't have to be up until 7, so I'm pretty good. But yeah, you have to be up at 5. So I don't know what. I think he's in the same time zone as I am. I think I could be wrong though.
But you're 2 hours ahead of me, right?
I'm 1 hour ahead of you.
1 hour. Okay.
Yeah, but my niece has to be. She has to. I have to take her downtown to catch her ride home.
Oh, okay.
Everything's kind of in the same area. You got the sun port. They call it the sun port. Which is obviously the airport. International airport. Then you got your train station, your bus station. We got our only quote unquote subway or train, which is called the Rail Runner.
Uh-huh.
And it's I don't know if it's completely done yet, but I think right now it goes from, I want to say, either Taos, which is where Angel Fire is, the one of the famous ski resorts in the United States, northern New Mexico,
Hmm.
and it goes down to Santa Fe here, down to Socorro, and it's supposed to eventually go all the way down to like the border. So like El Paso, either El Paso, Texas slash, Anthony, New Mexico, whatever, that little town right there,
Uh-huh.
or straight down to the Mexican border.
You're
So
talking about Lagos de Las Cruces right there next to El Paso, right?
yes, yep,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I actually wanted to move down to Las Cruces. I've been wanting to for years. It's only a couple hours south, but it's lower altitude, and yeah, it's hotter. Obviously, in the summertime, it's
It's muggy. It's what it is. It's really muggy.
it depends. In monsoon season, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like the Mojave Desert. To be honest with you, it's just sunshine and dry. It's got white sand dunes. It's only muggy during monsoon,
Hmm.
but it's warmer in the winter, but it's a lot hotter in the summer.
Right. Yeah.
But
No. My dad's family is from Las Cruces, so
oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's where they have the Hatch Green, which Hatch is like a distant suburb, if you will.
Hmm.
and that's where they grow the world's best chilies. And they have the World Chili Festival there every year.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
I always found it boring right there. I'm like, there's nothing to do, But I guess my cousins would go to over to Juarez to party, to go out.
The Yeah, you can't really do that anymore though. It's too
Oh, really?
dangerous. Yeah, it's just too dangerous. Yeah. It's because, I can't say it on here, but you know what I mean. The
Yeah,
C
yeah,
word.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, they kind of ruined a lot of that, even the touristic area.
Right.
So a lot of the college, like El Paso, is a pretty good sized city. It's not huge, but it's a
Hmm.
good sized city. Las Cruces is, I think, I live in the second largest. Las Cruces maybe the third now, but it's an okay size. But it's so close to El Paso now that, like, I remember you would drive from Las Cruces to El Paso, and there would be this palm tree farm, like halfway, where people could go in and buy palm trees
Uh-huh.
and cactuses and all. It was kind of like in the median, like I don't know how to explain it, but now it's almost pretty much all city now, from Cruces to El Paso to Juarez. It's just all one huge city.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I haven't been there for a while. I think the last time I was there was probably 2015.
hmm
Yeah, around that time.
yeah, the only reason why I was down there since 2015. So, hold on, let me go to your stream. Make sure the volume's down. I saw Mommy Ivy saying she's over at your stream saying hi. So,
Hi, baby love. I'm like, hi, baby love. What a dork. Hi, Mama Yabi. I'm like reading her thing. We are talking about you, Mommy Ivy, that you have such a beautiful voice.
and she does. She's probably, I would say, the best on YouTube I've seen.
Hmm.
Known her for on YouTube for over a year now. She's one of my favorites for sure, if not my favorite singer.
Right. I just admire how like brave she is. Like like me, I would probably get like stage fright or something.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, what's up, Radio Jonesy? Good to see ya. I haven't spent a whole lot of time in other communities. We've been dealing with a lot of drama here and this one, but this is just a relaxing, chill stream with Baby Love here.
Yep, because I'm a chill person. I'm just kidding.
Here you go. We usually talk about music a lot, especially on her channel because she'll play all kinds of good music. But
Yeah.
I have to be careful on this one, obviously.
Hi, Daniel. Yeah, yesterday I was trying to stream. Like I did a video on Canva, right? And it came out perfect. Like on Canva, looks right. When I uploaded it, it kept pausing and it kept stopping. I was getting so frustrated. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just cancel the live, right? So then I came back and I had to redo the whole stream. I was like, oh my gosh, that was like frustrating.
See, now you got me worried about trying Canva.
Well, try you gotta try it out first. I think it's not Canva. I think it's my network because I'm up here like in the mountains and stuff. So it slows down a lot, which is
Yeah.
yeah one of my problems.
So, man, I'm not trying to dox you anyway, shape, or form, but I just remember, um, see, I-40, of course, keeps going through Needles, and then we go through Barstow, and then not too long after Barstow, we get near the San Bernardino area,
Hmm.
and then we go through the mountains. Is that the pass that I'm thinking of, or is it a different pass?
Yeah, the Cajon Pass.
Yeah, I think that's what my son-in-law called it. Yeah,
Hmm.
I love it through there. That I've never smelt such like the most wonderful greenery type smell. Like you,
Really?
you smell the flowers, the trees, everything. So,
I dislike it up here so much because I'm from LA. I just moved up here like last October, and
uh,
to me it's like, oh, it's just dusty up here. Like I throw tantrums once in a while. I'm like, I hate it up here. But
wait,
no,
so
it is beautiful.
are
Mm.
you kind of on the desert side or?
By the Mojave, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I was talking about the green side. Where you get to the LA Basin area.
Okay, when you're down under the hill, right?
Yeah, I think it turns into 15 or
Oh, the 15.
215.
No, yeah, the
Yeah,
15. Uh-huh. I
yeah,
love that. You know how when you're coming down, it looks like a circle right in the middle of the mountains. Like
yeah, yeah.
the upcoming cars and then the cars going down. That's like crazy. At night, it looks scary. At night, it's like I don't know, like a ring of fire or something, you know. But
Right.
mhm,
Yeah, and of course, almost every morning in Southern California, you get the fog mixed with the
the
smog. Or
clouds. Hmm.
yep,
Hmm.
and then the Santa Ana winds end up blowing them out. Usually by noon.
Right. You should try driving during like a winter storm.
Oh, really?
The scariest thing ever, Jeff. Like it was. I remember I was driving down with my son, and I could not see not even like 5 feet in front of me. And I kept,
Really?
yeah, it was horrible. My son was like on the edge of his seat, like just trying to look out the window. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna die. He's like,
You
stop
know,
saying that. Yeah,
it
it's
was it was
horrible.
it was actually snowing
Yeah, it
with
snowed up
all
here. Yeah,
those palm trees there.
yeah, it snowed here. That's crazy. It was the first time
Right?
I had ever experienced snow. You know,
Yeah.
but it's
We,
beautiful. It's so beautiful.
yeah. We get maybe, and sometimes you don't get any at all. And the mountains obviously do
Hmm.
sometimes, of course. But as far as like down here in the valley and whatnot, we don't usually get a whole lot of snow, but sometimes we do. And because of the wind, we have a lot of wind here.
Hmm.
Is like, remember that there's a country song that's like Albuquerque waking out a blizzard, like a blizzard. Well, yeah, I suppose you could call it that. We get those on occasion, mainly because you get it gets cold enough where it does snow, and
Hmm.
the winds are so strong it forms drifts.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But usually it melts by the heat of the next day. If it happens at night, or something.
Hmm.
So we don't get a whole lot, but we do once in a while.
Yeah. No, we got like I don't know if I could. I could probably show you a video, but let me see if I can bring it up.
As long as it's not copyrighted.
No, it's my video from
Yeah,
my. Let me
cool.
see. Um,
Oh, from that storm.
yeah, well, it's on Instagram. I'll show. I'll
Oh,
show. I'll bring it up next time. But yeah, it
oh,
was pretty. It was pretty nice. We even had like a snowman. Me and my son were building a snowman or whatever. But yeah, it was really nice. And then we had like snowball fights. It's
oh,
just like
that's cool.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
Now,
It's just, huh?
do you know how to bring it up by chance?
I need to open my Instagram and I can't get into my Instagram right now on the
Oh,
computer.
okay,
So
gotcha.
mhm.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
I'll
cool.
download it and I'll show it to you next time.
All right,
Yeah,
sounds good. Was this just this last winter, or?
this December I believe it was.
Oh wow,
Yeah, it was beautiful. Maybe I could still do it. Hold on.
I remember watching the news a couple times in I'd say the last 10 to 11 years, where we'd have this cold spell hit the Southwest, West Coast, or whatever. And I remember not only did we get some snow, but Las Vegas, Nevada, Phoenix, Arizona, LA, parts of LA, parts of Phoenix,
Hmm.
and it would show, even it showed the downtown Las Vegas strip with all the palm trees and stuff covered in snow. It was actually pretty looking, to be honest. It looked pretty
Right.
cool. And we have the yucca palms here. We have a lot of those. They were covered, of course, with snow, and they stay green, all year round. And that's kind of neat.
Hmm. Yeah.
I think the coldest I've ever experienced here, I think was, I forgot what year it was, but it was like 0 degrees was the high.
Hmm.
And well, the high was supposed to get to 20, but that morning it was 0 degrees with a wind chill of 20 below. So that was probably one of the coldest couple days I ever felt here.
Hmm.
And then sometimes it would go right back up to the 60s or 70s in the wintertime and be sunny. It's weird.
Yeah. I guess the weather's always unpredictable. You just never know.
Oh, I'm sure they did, Rob J. There's a lot of people live. I just when we plan these, we me and her just plan it on like our own agreement, our own agreed time, because it's more of a different type of stream as opposed to most of the others. So we just whatever happens happens. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are live. I think at least they were. Either that or you have to refresh the chat because it has been freezing. Yeah, Rob, refresh the chat. I think that's what happened. Hey, Deborah, how you doing? Good to see you. So is this during the day or during the night?
What is that? The when it's snowing?
Yeah.
It's in the daytime, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
it's the
it's
daytime.
during the daytime. That's pretty cool.
Let me see. Maybe okay. I'm gonna join with my cell phone, right?
Okay. All right.
And that way I could probably put it up that way. Hold on.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
No, it's Tuesday where Deborah's at North Glen Community Center. It's Tuesday where she's at, like in Australia, all the way across the world. I see Asia, Eastern Europe, Australia, New Zealand, all that area. It's already Tuesday.
Let's see. Gmail.com.
Yeah, Philippines. Yeah, it'd be Tuesday afternoon. Yippers.
I get confused with all the time zones and stuff like that. I'm like, oh. Sometimes I'm like,
Right.
good morning. They're like, it's night. I was like, oh shoot.
Yeah, it also depends on like what part of the country you live too, because if like say if somebody's in England, they can either be 5 hours ahead or 7 hours or something like that. You're 8 hours, depending where you live.
Right.
And of course, Hawaii, or I think, see, Mountain Time Zone. I want to say 4 hours behind, maybe.
Hawaii.
Yeah, you're in California. Do you know how far behind it is from you?
No, not really.
Thinking maybe 3 or 4 hours, so it'd be like 4 or 5 here or something. I don't know.
Yeah, this is getting. Let me see.
Did it upload?
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying to do it, but I don't know why Instagram locked me out. I have to fix
Oh,
it.
it's
Okay,
been
but no.
active.
Yeah, it's been like this, like really dumb.
Good night, OTR.
What
Have a good.
what if
Have
what if I send it to you, Jeff? You could upload it, right?
a, I never actually done that. To be honest with you, yet.
Mm.
I just started learning how to do screen share actually
Oh, okay.
and present.
Um, I think if I share it to you, you could probably like present it.
No, I'm not shadow ban. Yeah, try to share it,
Okay.
and I should be able to just bring it right up.
Okay, send to Jeff. Okay, I send it to you.
All right. Just wait for it to come up here. Hmm. I don't know if it like takes a minute or two or not.
I think it's still like uploading.
Okay. So it would show up in the basement then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hopefully that works. I don't know.
Hopefully. So the war video, the summer one, is that something you
Mhm.
as far as the pictures and stuff? Did you do that?
No, I didn't. I wish I had, but no, I didn't. It was already somebody had uploaded it already. So the whole
Yeah,
thing
that's
is like to upload the videos with lyrics or like different scenery in the background. That way you don't get a copyright strike on it.
Yeah, or live.
Hmm.
Oh, well, I still haven't got it yet. Does it
No,
say how much?
on Instagram. That's what I
Oh,
said. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. I just got something on Instagram, but I'm not logged into my Instagram on here.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Hold on. Let me go to that. If I Is there like a link I'm gonna get or
I think it's the link. I'm not sure.
okay? Is it from YouTube?
Okay, so I send it directly from my Instagram.
Okay. What I mean is the link like to a YouTube?
I don't know, to be honest with you. It's like we're trying to figure this out right now together because I
All
don't
right.
know.
All right. I know there's a way to do it, like Instagram Reels and videos, but I just don't know how. Let me see real quick. Let's see, I have to probably share. Man, there is a lot of snow there. I can see that from the
See it?
thumbnail.
Hmm.
Let's see forward. Um, oh, why is it doing this to me?
That's I was feeling the same way, and I'm like, I'm just gonna give it to Jeff.
um, yeah, it doesn't let me like. There's no link for me to copy, and yeah,
No,
unfortunately,
okay, I'll figure it out right now. Just give me some.
if you can upload it to YouTube, maybe put it in unlisted. You
Um,
know,
maybe I could upload it to my computer and then pull it up and present it. Probably.
yeah. If you can do it from your end, yeah, because I don't know, it won't let me do it from this end.
Standards.
Hey, Christella, how are you? So are you running StreamYards off your computer? Or
I'm not right now. I'm on my phone. I have to share it to my computer. My
uh,
phone, for whatever reason, it took me out of my Facebook, my Instagram, all that. So I had to reset all my passwords. I believe. I'm not sure.
oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Let me see. I think I'd be able to do it. Hold on. Gmail.
I can hear your dog still barking in
You
the
hear her?
background.
She's crazy. She's been going at it for like a good half hour, an hour already, and with no results. She's crazy. Let me see.
Yeah, we were talking about different stuff today. My nieces and different family that been coming by and whatnot. And, it's like I don't think we've known anybody that does not like CCR. Like we're just
Oh yeah.
like going through certain musicians and bands and whatnot. And they're just one of those bands. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say, "Oh, I don't like them."
Mm-hmm. Oh
They're
yeah.
pretty,
They're great. They're great.
you know. But we were talking about like different, other stuff that kind of started everything. Like Elvis and Richie Valens, and
Hmm.
kind of went from there.
Yeah, I got on my CCR. It's mainly my dad. He used to my parents, both of them. That's when they first had met and were doing their thing. So um that's where I picked up CCR from my dad mainly. And then
Yeah,
watching him dance when I see him dance when they're listening to the Credence, it's like it takes them back to those days. It's cute. Like it's like seeing their whole little relationship start all over. You know,
right.
it's adorable. Yeah.
Yeah, my one of my uncles, growing up, I got to grow up. That's kind of like where it started in the music scene. Is
Hmm.
since I can remember. they had gigs almost every weekend, especially the summer, spring, summer, early fall.
Mm-hmm.
And we would go town to town and place to place, and as much as we could. And they they did mostly cover songs. They had their own songs too,
Mm-hmm.
but they did a lot of cover songs, and a lot of the stuff they did was Creedence Clearwater Revival. Um, they did Richie Valens, ZZ Top, the Yardbirds, Eric Clapton, Hendrix, and then they would go all the way back to the '50s and do a lot of Buddy Holly. I mean, they
Mm-hmm.
just kind of did it all, and it was pretty good.
I bet.
So I pretty much grew up to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. Mm. Which is your favorite song from the Credence?
Oh man, I would say Bad Moon Rising's one of them, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They're all good. I don't really. I can't really say I have a favorite. I mean, they're
You
all
can't
such good
pinpoint it,
songs.
right? Yeah, I know.
No, no. I think everything they've ever done, even John Fogerty when he went on his solo stuff, it was still pretty good. I mean, it wasn't as to me, it wasn't as good as CCR, but
Mm-hmm.
still good.
So what happened with them? They were brothers, right? They were all brothers, or
I
no?
think I think two of them were. I just don't remember. I know if I called my cousin, he would know everything.
Mm,
He's pretty good when it comes to remembering stuff like that, especially with the older bands.
right.
Because that was his dad, that was in the band.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So he's got all of his old vinyls and everything. He passed away at 49 of cancer. So
That's too bad.
yeah, it's been a while, 20 years or so.
Mm-hmm. 49. That's pretty young, huh?
Right. Yeah. I turned 48 this year, so yeah.
Mm-mm, that's sad. No, I'm not gonna be able to, Jeff. Next time I will bring it up though.
All right.
I'm
Sounds
having
good.
difficulties. I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Hey, Seven, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Seven's gonna help me out with my Rumble and stuff. I just haven't had a chance to
Hi,
get
Forbet. Uh-huh.
to get to it yet. There's so many things I'm behind on, and so yeah.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, remember I told you I found those records in my garage, or my son actually found them.
Yeah.
I think I have them right here. Let me see if I could get them for you.
Okay, cool. How many did you find? Yeah, Seven. I'll get with you as soon as I get a chance. I'm just so behind a lot of things. Been helping install air conditioning this summer too, so been doing a little stuff on the side. And man, walking into a house when it's like 120 degrees and then have to install an AC or a couple ACs in the windows or whatever. It sucks. And as soon as you start feeling the cool air of the AC, it's time to go to the next call. Then you got to get the vehicle cooled down and then go to another hot house. It's been a long summer, a long hot summer.
Oh, I was on mute. I was not talking to myself right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what all did you get?
So he found Chicago, right?
Uh-huh.
An old Smokey Robinson, a Diana Ross record. Let me see what else. Um, I think Bob Marley. I think it is.
Oh wow,
Yeah. And then let me see who is this. Club Novea.
I've heard of it. The
Yeah.
name, I just don't know too much.
Let me see. And what else? I know he found the Queen one. Remember I was telling you he found the Queen one with the guy, the rocket guy, or that big spaceman.
Oh wait,
It's like
Elton
he's
John.
No, I think it's Queen, but he's reaching like the robot guy is reaching out from like he's in the sky and he's reaching down towards people or something.
Wouldn't
So
that be Mr. Roboto from Styx? I don't know. I'm kind of confused what album that would be. I don't
um,
know. That's pretty cool.
yeah, so I think he no he kept that one somewhere. He's like I know he liked the album cover. He's like I'm just gonna put this in my room. I was like all right, go for it. You know. Yeah.
Oh, I think I know which one. I think is it Games that has another one bites the dust. Is it that one?
I think it's that one.
Okay, I found that on CD. I may have it on vinyl. I don't know, but I did find that on CD actually recently. Like when I say recently, I'm talking I don't know 4 years ago, something like that.
Right.
I
Yeah.
still want to get
Uh-huh.
what's that?
No, go ahead.
I still want to get Sheer Heart Attack for sure on CD.
Okay. Cool. That's cool. You now will deal with me. I will deal with you. Zero. Why not? What's up? How you doing? He was on shifts. I'm still very lost about what was going on shifts panel. I have no
Oh,
idea. So I'm like, are you guys friends? You're not friends. You're friends, or you're not friends anymore. Like I was so confused. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get off this shit. Yeah.
I haven't got a chance to go visit Shift in a while, and I feel bad. I need to try to get over there sometime.
Mhm.
But it's hard to support everybody all the time. It really is. It's like
Yeah. You know what I've been doing? I've been just like dropping in, just saying hi and moving on. Because I find myself sometimes I could be doing it all day and my whole day goes by. And I'm like shit. Like I didn't do nothing productive today. But
yeah,
yeah. I have to do work on my time management, for sure.
yeah. Well, sometimes we'll think we'll have like 5 days off. Like there's no whatever. Then next thing you know, we're getting called in. You know.
Hmm.
So I kind of have to be prepared for that.
Right.
It usually happens right around noon. Like we'll get the call, like, okay, we got to install one or two or whatever today. You
Hmm.
know, supposedly we don't have anything till I think Wednesday or Thursday or something. I don't remember.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we'll see.
I was going through my own well, I was trying to clean out my Google or my Gmail. You know how it fills up your storage, right? And
No.
okay, well my emails like it's like almost at 100% like storage wise, right? And I'm like
Right.
I have to clean it out, so I'm like going through my emails and going through spam and all this shit, and then the old pictures, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like looking at the old pictures. I'm like just reminiscing. I'm like, I want to cry, but then I start laughing because of another picture, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going through this whole emotional roller coaster. Just like looking at
Yeah.
old pictures, like my kids when they're little.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I don't go on. I post. I've been posting things there a little bit more. But
Hmm.
I don't necessarily just go there though. That's the thing. Like I'll
Hmm.
post things there. Like I'll be on YouTube. Like oh, I'll post this to wherever.
Hmm.
Or like Facebook, for example. And then once in a while, I'll actually log in and actually go in and start catching up on things or whatever. And then I'll have those memory posts.
Uh huh. Yeah.
And it's in some of those like, oh, I forgot about this picture of my grandchild when he was this age, or my daughter when she was this age, or
Right.
or whatever. It's like, wow, that brings back memories
Yes, it does. It does. I love it.
for certain events,
Hmm.
things that have happened.
Right. Yeah, I have like a million pictures. A million pictures. Like it's crazy. I used to upload them all to my Facebook, but now I can't even get on my Facebook, so it's like, oh, it kind of sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to have two Facebook accounts, and it got to the point where I used the other one almost as a storage area, if
Hmm.
that makes sense. So I like see something if I don't want to watch it now, so I'll just message my other account with the link
Hmm.
so I can watch it later or whatever it is, or read it later, whatever it is. So I didn't. Cause I'd just be going and going trying to catch up on everything. And then one day I tried to log in and they deleted that account.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was like against policy or something like that, or what?
No, I forgot what it was. It was something stupid, to be honest with you. I
Mm.
think it's because I did not log into it for such a long time, like that the other account. I was just sending myself, through the messenger,
Mm-hmm.
just sending myself stuff to almost. I don't know. I should have logged in more. I just didn't, really have a reason. And I think I went so long. It just that's why.
Oh,
It was,
really?
I guess, if I remember right. Yeah, it was something like that. It's like my account wasn't being too active or something.
I should try to get back on my account because I'm not like I have a lot of stuff, but I had like years on Facebook. You
Yeah,
know, I should probably try to log in.
you should.
Yeah.
Should. Absolutely. Well, let me look at chat just real quick.
Hmm.
Hey, what's up, Indian Islander? Hey, Nanya, how you doing? Just
Hi,
having a
Nanya.
just having a chill stream. Me and Baby Love, we used to do this a little more often. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Just come up and shoot the shit, talk about music or whatever. But yeah, that we had when Russ and I we were talking about the Beach Boys and talking about Brian Wilson, just different people, and who
Hmm.
passed when. But yeah, I got to see them, in '95 at the Mall of America for free.
Hmm.
That's when they had Kokomo and all that stuff. Was still pretty popular.
Yeah, you know that song reminds me of that show. I don't know if you ever seen it. It's called with the two Olsen girls. I forgot what show was
Oh gosh, not Family Ties.
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Ah, shoot, what's the name of that?
One of the dudes got in trouble. He used to be on like um, Full House, Full House, Full
Full
House.
House. There you go. I used to love that show. That was like my go to every Friday show.
Yeah.
And I remember the Beach Boys came out on it, and ever since then, like that song Kokomo, like it brings me back to that episode. And I'm like, oh, I remember that. So cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Uncle Jesse was the one that brought the Beach Boys over. So
Right.
cool. Hmm.
I remember when Married with Children, they had Anthrax come in when Al and Peggy were out of town. I think they were snowed in somewhere, wherever they were at.
Hmm.
So of course Kelly and Bud, they had this big plan, and Anthrax came in and destroyed their house, and they were like all moshing and breaking guitars in the walls and everything.
I know, right?
I miss Married with Children. If you can imagine if they played that today, people
I,
would be all bent out of shape.
right? I used to love that show too with Peggy. I used to love. My brother was like a diehard fan of Married with Children.
Oh yeah,
And then as I got older, I started watching it. I was like, man, this is crazy. It was different. It was way different.
yeah.
I,
Nanya, if you do want to come up, I can DM you the link. Just let me know.
Jeff, are you looking at my chat? I have no idea what the hell is going on in my chat right now.
Let me go there real quick. Every time I'm on StreamYard, everything runs so sluggish.
Yeah. Hmm.
I'm still waiting for it to load here. Um, Wait, what? Who the hell is that?
I'm like, I just seen it right now, and I'm like, what is going on here?
Oh, I think I know who that is. Message automatically allocated review. It's called a troll.
I'm like, what is going on here? My phone's acting like so weird right now.
Is it?
Yeah, like I have like a caption going on my phone. I'm like, what the hell is? I'm so confused right now. Like, please, not right now. Not, I can't deal with that shit right now. That is crazy. I guess so for, but I don't know what's going on here. But zero, please. I'm gonna ask you behave yourself.
They can, as we say, they can take a lap. They can take 5 minutes and have a little stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nunya, I heard somebody came over earlier and said there's that you were cooking about something.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who Zero is. But,
I mean, I know him from shift. Like I mean, I'm cool with him. Like I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Like certain people they're going at it with certain people, and I'm like in the middle. I feel like they want me to take sides, and I'm like, I won't do that. You know, I'll step
yeah,
back and you guys handle it. But that's just the way I am. Unless
yeah,
unless it's personal, like you're coming at me, then we'll have a problem. But other than that, like no, I don't like doing it because I don't know what's going on. You know, usually I don't
exactly.
know what's going on.
Yeah, you kind of stay in your own lane.
I'm just so distracted with my life that I just don't, feed into it. Is what it is. Like I have so much shit going on in my life. It's like that's like you guys have no idea.
Exactly.
you know?
Oh, just real quick, none yet. So looks like somebody was hacking. Scabby's hacking. Ed is weirdo. Oh, so buddy. Where did this happen at? It's weird. I was gonna say, um, if if you want to come up and just like let us know let me know what happened real quick, I can give you the link or whatever. But we're just trying to keep it chill is all. But no, actually, Nanya is really chill though. She talks
Yeah,
like
yeah. No,
no,
I've met her before. I think I met her
yeah,
here or at Broken Fish
yeah.
fishing. Yeah.
If you want,
She's cool.
I can send you the link real quick so you can explain. I kind of want to know what's going on. I have no idea. I'll send her the link via Instagram. If she wants to connect real quick. So I kind of want.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
At Broken, I met her. You know what, Nanya? I don't doubt that there's somebody hacked my stuff. Like today, I tried to get on my computer and I had like a lock on it, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? So I called the Microsoft number, right? Customer service, and he's taking me through the steps, and all of a sudden he's asking me for my credit card. And I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna give you my credit card. No, what happened? I'll just like turn off my computer. I'm not safe. I don't feel safe. And yeah, I think it was a hack or something going on. I think honestly somebody's hacking my shit.
I've had 6 or 7 of my what do you call them? The debit cards, the e-cards you get from the bank. Debit
Mhm.
cards have Visa, Mastercard, whatever. Like 6 of them, I think, were at Wells Fargo just alone.
Mhm.
And then I think there was one more time at I have a credit union now, and I don't think I've had any problems since I've been at the credit union. I've been in the credit union for probably almost 10 years now.
Mhm.
But Bank of America, Wells Fargo, oh my gosh, I was getting hacked all the time.
Mm-mm. That's horrible. And it does it. It kind of like messes you up, on your daily life. Like, oh, I hate it.
Right.
You know what gave them away this morning? They're like, oh, does your credit card start with the number four, a three, or a five? And then I'm looking at all my cards. I'm like, they all start with four or three or five. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you trying to get? I think you guys are dumb.
Yeah, they're trying to get the little hint, and
Yeah.
Nanya, I sent you the link on your Instagram if you want to come up and explain what happened because I have no idea. But yeah, after the Wells Fargo situation, I was done. I was like, okay, I'm closing my account. I went to a credit union.
Yeah, yeah, that's what somebody had recommended going to a credit union, and I'm like, yeah, I guess because these banks are just they're kind of messy.
Yeah. Hey, Braden. See, in the words of Dre. Oh yeah, that was from the Chronic, wasn't it? I remember that.
See, you can't throw things out like that because now I'm like, who wants to fight? I'm just kidding.
Oh shoot. Nanya, if she does come up,
hmm
she would probably know how to do that Instagram video thing.
Oh,
I
okay.
she's pretty good at that stuff. because I know that I've done it before, but only with the help of somebody else.
I could probably do it right now. I just don't have the patience to do it, you know? I'm just
Right.
like, yeah. I'm just,
So
I get so like distracted. I have like mean ADHD, like, you know? So I'm like
yeah,
doing something halfway there. I'm like, I'm almost finished. And then um I get distracted and then I come back and it's like, oh shoot, I forgot to do that, you know? And that
I
happens like
know.
every project I do. It sucks.
Or if I'm heading out the door really fast, uh, I'm like checking, double checking, triple checking, make sure I got everything. And
Hmm.
I always feel like I'm missing something. There's
Yes.
something I'm missing,
Yes.
and I'll double triple check, and I'm like I'm good to go, and I'll get halfway where I'm going, which is too late to turn around and come back.
You're like, no, I just went a little too far. Yeah, I know it happens
Right.
to me.
And I
Yeah.
remember what it was, and usually it's something important. Like I remember one night, my cousin and I, we were rooming. We had an apartment in Albuquerque, and we had different shifts for the most part. And I worked all night. He worked, the second shift. I worked third shift,
Hmm.
and uh, we'd always leave to work 2 hours early. That's just the way both of us were. No matter if we got there an hour early or not, we just always left 2 hours early because we never know
Hmm.
traffic or what if the car breaks down, or whatever. And so one night I was gonna go on I-40, and I looked as far as the eye could see. It was just stand still traffic at 11 o'clock at night.
That
10,
sucks. Yeah.
10, 11, whatever it was. And I was like, well, I'm gonna have to find a different way to work.
Yeah.
And uh, I never thought I would get lost in Albuquerque, and I ended up getting lost in Dos Ranchos, which
Mm.
you can only go 15 to like 25 miles an hour because it's a bunch of rich ranchers that live up near the Grande River, and so it's really green there. They got grass and trees and horse farm. And I had to go real slow, like driving forever to get back onto a freeway and then go all the way around, and it was crazy. So normally when it took me, you know, I don't know, 30 minutes to get to work, if it was just no problems at all. I left 2 hours early, remember? I got there with 15 minutes to spare. So basically walked right inside and clocked in.
Yeah, that's cool. Not here. Gabby can drag it like shit plane. Mm. Oh, did you see that new video that UFO that they recorded in Mexico?
Uh-uh.
Oh my God, Jeff, that looks so real. And then I know it's not fabricated or anything like that because it's like some lady on her phone and she's like recording it at the same time she's freaking out and I'm like, oh my God, they're here. It's on YouTube somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. It's
Oh, wow.
horrible.
Did it
Yeah.
come out today?
Yeah, I seen it. It was a short that I seen today. So I'm like, oh hell no. I would probably just like faint or something. This is not normal,
uh,
you don't see that every day.
where was this at again?
It was in Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah, in Mexico, but let me see.
Interesting.
I find it.
Maybe you can,
Screen it. Share it. Yeah, let me see.
yeah.
Um, 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 um. Wasn't there like a newscast or something or not, or like a report last week? Um, they were talking about that the United States had bodies and stuff like that, or like UFOs or something like that.
Yeah, they had that Las Vegas thing where there was
Yeah.
like 8 to 10 tall creatures.
No,
I did
no,
see that.
no. It was like a report from the I think it was like I don't know if it was what do you call those people?
A journalist? I don't know.
Journalists. No, no, Congress is bringing it. What do you call those people? They're important, right? The Congress. We're
The
talking about
senators.
UFOs.
The, oh yeah, they kind of had to admit to some shit because of what
Hmm.
happened in Las Vegas.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I think I don't know. This is the way I think. I think like if they're here and they haven't harmed anybody, then they're just probably just exploring too, you know. But if we're constantly attacking them, like eventually, I think they're gonna, try to attack us or something. And
Right.
I don't know. It's kind of scary. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
if you're
find
able
it.
to, yeah, if you find it, you can, I can present,
Yeah.
or you can send it, or however you want it, however it works. We
Let's
can
see.
put it up.
Mm, dude, I
People in
came like
Congress.
I'm I'm empty-handed today. I have like all these like videos to share with you, and I don't have them on me, but I'll find it right now for
That's
sure.
all good. People in Congress are called overpaid year actors. Yeah, that's for sure.
What do you call those people? That's so funny.
Politicians.
Politicians, right? Well, there has to be some importance to them. I mean, after all. It's just sometimes,
Humbugs.
sometimes it's like like because I like watching the hearings and stuff like that, right? But sometimes it's like, how serious can you take them when they're like always like flopping? It's one thing or
Right.
the other, and it's like whatever.
Can't trust hardly any of them.
No, no, none of them. Even if you think they're right, they're not right. You know, if
Exactly.
if, if it's their interest, then that's all. That's what it is.
Yeah. It's all about that back pocket full.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. No, I don't know. Let me see. Because I know
That
I
is
got it like a
correct.
notification. Let me see, Mexico. What do you think about okay, you heard about Antarctica, right? How they say they have like UFOs there, and then they talk about like supposedly Hitler's hiding in Antarctica or something like that. I'm like, I don't know about all that. I think you're just talking shit. Because I'm very gullible
Oh,
sometimes.
I heard about the UFOs, but I heard that Hitler escaped to South America and became a conservative, just the opposite of what he was in Germany. I
You see
have
what I
no
mean? It's like
clue.
it sounds like rubbish, right? Like, come on, really?
It does. It
I
does.
don't
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I guess I could see aliens or whatever, going to Antarctica because there's virtually no one there except for a few scientists and penguins or whatever. It's just-
Right. Or maybe they are aliens or something. Like the scientists, they're trying. Oh, here it is. Okay, here it is. I found it, Jeff. Hold on.
All right, cool.
Let me see. Okay, so I have to share it, right?
Yeah.
There's it. Okay, I share my screen. Okay, got it. Here we go.
All right, there it is. I think once I pull it up, it starts. I think you control the volume. I think, but we'll see.
Let me see. Can you see it or no?
Yeah, it's starting. There we go. Hold on.
Esa wea. No sé qué chucha es esa wea. ¿Pero qué mierda? Weón, ¿qué es esa wea? ¿Cómo puto?
Yeah, if you can make it full. Oh, it's a short. All right.
No, yo voy a guardar. No. No dice qué es eso. Onda, weón.
Wait, is that it right there?
Yeah,
Pero
that's.
ponete de vuelta.
Do you see it?
Yeah, it's
Isn't that
huge.
creepy?
Yeah, that thing is huge too.
See, my network's kind of slow. Let me see. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, I skipped the whole video
Uh,
almost. Hold on. Let me try to replay it.
all right.
Wait,
Oh, there it
wait,
goes.
concha, no me dices esa wea, por favor.
Okay, you guys get
Uh,
the the description at the bottom. You can look it up because my phone, yeah, it's gonna be slow. But yeah,
if
that's
you want
it
to
right
put
there.
if
What's that?
if you want, you can put the link in the chat, or you can put it in the private chat, and I can
Oh,
link
that's
it
right.
in the public chat.
Let me see. I'm gonna stop sharing. Okay.
All right.
My dog she keeps going at it. That's crazy. She don't stop. Okay, let me see. Copy.
So what happened? Like, does anybody know what happened with that? Did it just fly away, or did it crash?
Um,
Or
no, I have no idea, but it was just like I just seen it like a couple hours ago, so I put it in the private chat.
okay,
It just looks so real, you know. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
right.
I don't know what
You
I would
put,
do if, like, honestly, if I were to see one. Like, I don't know what I would do.
I record it.
But
That's
yeah,
just me.
no, I don't think. I think I would freeze. You know, I'm like them type of people
Yeah,
that get scared and I'll freeze like automatically. You know. Hi, Tiff
yeah.
Mafia.
What's up, Tiff?
Do you remember that movie? Not it was not Chicken Run, Chicken Little.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, remember how supposedly the aliens invaded, right? And then
Right.
how the sky, like when the aliens start invading, the sky it starts like breaking apart, and it's all like bunch of UFOs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that part?
Yeah.
I picture that happening, where I'm like, I'm literally gonna die. I'm freaking out. You know, it's so crazy.
What's up for you, F? Oh, and this was in Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico. I don't think Baby Love
Oh,
is Miranda. Who's Miranda? I'm not Miranda, by the way.
is that your chat or mine?
I think it's your chat.
So I don't see a Miranda. Hold
No, it's
on.
it's Ghetto Mr. X. He said, I don't think Baby Love is Miranda.
Oh no,
Um,
this isn't Miranda. No, no, no. This is. She's from a different community.
I don't
This
have a
isn't.
community. If anybody
Yeah.
wants to adopt me, just kidding.
Yeah, she kind of just does. She kind of does her own thing, and she also helps. I guess you could say co-host the Andy Cruz pod trash.
Something like that, I guess. I'm a freaking
Yeah,
West. Yeah, that's my
yeah.
buddy right there. Hmm.
Heck yeah! I interviewed him once on this channel. We're supposed to be doing a part. There's a lot of stuff I'm supposed to be doing. Just it's just nothing's getting done. Another thing is too is I have to send out all the prizes, but I have to re-raffle the grand prize now. So I gotta have Devil Dog help me because he has whatever you call it. I don't remember the name now. Um, it's coding where
Hmm.
you have to have that program to do the raffle. So I have to ask him. Maybe this weekend we can do the re-raffle so I can finally get all this stuff mailed out to everybody but one because it's been way too long.
I guess I missed the raffle because I was like, I seen that you told Tiffany she won, and I was like, what the hell? I missed it. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
and
know,
then
Tip
there.
Mafia. Zero was misbehaving, so we timed him out, kind of, right?
Okay,
No, no, Tip
yes,
Mafia's asking. Yeah.
yeah, I timed him out before. I'm pretty sure I know who it is, but yeah, he's over at your chat. Jeff
No,
sent me the
Sam.
grand prize. Oh, then we had a couple of trolls, of course, who were winning prizes, and then of course they never had any information to send us, so we have to possibly re-raffle a few of those as well, of course.
Mm,
Um, this time we'll have to figure out a way. Um, I don't know. We'll figure it out, and I gotta get a hold of Double Dog to help me with it. So
yeah. Yeah, Ghetto Mr. X is saying, have you ever what was it? Hold on. Have you ever seen ghosts or paranormal shit in the desert? Um, I haven't yet.
yeah,
I live in the desert, and then please don't scare me because I hate I can't even walk out at night because it's so dark at night. I'm like I frequently think somebody's following me around, so I'm like, oh my god, get me back home. I can't believe Echo Dwarf is streaming you and has. Hey, bonus, behave yourself. Matter of fact, I don't even know why you're on my panel or on my chat. Like, dude, bro.
Okay, go back to comments from StreamYards. Wait, did I drop the link to that UFO? I think I did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
You may put it in your chat too, or did you already do that?
You know, on okay, so I guess it's a 10 freeway when you go towards Texas, right? Because that's how we would used to go. When we used to go to Juarez, right? We used to take the 10 all the way up, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember seeing passing through Arizona. That now that he mentions it, passing through Arizona, we would see like a diamond shape lights, like diamond shape lights
Mm-hmm.
flying back and forth, right? And I remember my mom would be like, "Oh, I think those are UFOs," and I'd be like, "Look," I was little, right? I'm like, "Those can't be UFOs," but there was no explanation to them other than it being that, you know. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like it was scary.
Yeah, we've seen some weird. I remember the first really weird thing we saw as we were living in Dallas, and it was the middle of the day, not a cloud in the sky. It's
Hmm.
hot outside, and there was literally, how else do I explain it? A UFO, unexplained, whatever. It wasn't the Goodyear blimp. It wasn't a plane. It was this large silver thing, in the sky, and like everybody, like neighbors, like people all the way, like all over. We were all some of us ran for a few miles just following it.
Hmm.
Of
Hmm.
course, back then, my dad had that big old camcorder. We had this
I
is night.
remember the suitcase ones.
It was like 1988, 89, somewhere around
Yeah.
there. And yeah, everybody was running around following it. They can. Of course, it was all in the news the next day, and it was like big hype for maybe 2 or 3 days. The news just completely stopped reporting on it, and then nobody really talked about it after that again. It's like I don't know, pretty
Ghetto
neat.
Gremlins. Yeah, it must have been Ghetto Gremlins. I was surprised. Hold on, I lost it. And how I just rubbed it off. He said he's seen a UFO in Mexico. Maybe I was abducted or something. He says, right? Who knows? They probably erase your memory, like the way they talk about it in Men in Black. They just did the whole little thing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, see, Gremlin, and Anthony Cruz, you guys are all from the same area. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
What a fuck.
SoCal.
Anthony
Yeah.
Christmas. What a fuck. I love that. I've never written it like that, but yeah, I like it.
Wait, or I said Anthony Cruz. I meant Andy Cruz. Like, yeah. In fact, I think it was B Sox one time came into Locksmith. This is a while back. This is
Hmm.
probably last year. I'm just guesstimating. And he was pretty trash. He walked in there, and Anthony Cruz was in the chat.
Hmm.
And I thought the same thing at first. I thought Anthony Cruz, Andy Cruz. I just didn't put two and two together for a little while. So,
Hmm.
oh, that's cool. Andy's over here too, chilling. And he's got his own show over there. And B Sox did the same thing. Hey, what's up, Andy? Except he said Andy Cruz as opposed to Anthony Cruz.
Oh, okay.
But for a second, I thought you were talking about Andy Cruz too.
No, Anthony Chris is here.
Yeah,
Weren't the pyramids in Mexico built by aliens? I don't know. I don't know what you did to Zero Jeff, but he's pissed. He timed him out because he's being mean. He's being a jerk.
yeah. I'm like I said. I'm pretty sure I know who it is. He's a troll.
Tell Zero we'll talk to him later. We're cool though, but we need to see. I have expectations of people on my stream. I don't like all that crap that goes on in other people's streams. So as
Yeah,
long as if you're on my panel or you're gonna come up to my show, you need to be respectful. Period.
yeah.
Mexicans are aliens. Yes, we're aliens. We're who told me that, Terry? I was like, yeah, there's like the aliens are amongst us, and he's like, yeah, I know. I go, who knows? I might be an alien. I told him, right? And he's like, well, you kind of sort of are. I'm like, shut up, Terry, you jerk. I love his humor. He makes me laugh so much. Why? What is he doing, Tiff Mafia? Is he like talking smack somewhere else, or where is he at? Or is he like you talking to him personally? Allegedly.
I don't think my chat is updating because I don't see anything new from
No,
after I timed them out before.
I'm like looking at my stream. So I'm like looking at the StreamYard, and then I'm looking at my thing. The okay, Ghetto Gremlin. Um, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Nawa for sure. We're the OG civilization of Mesoamerica. They're like what the Greeks and Romans are to us. Okay, that's awesome. Are they related to Aztecs? I've yet to like look down at the history, like Mexican history. Like I've heard of like Aztec Mayans, and my parents are like they would say Taramaras, right? They're from Chihuahua. Little things like that, but I haven't like really looked into all that the history, like indigenous history, which is very interesting to me. It's very interesting to me. Like the Aztec Empire. I've read about it, and it's just like mind blowing sometimes.
See, we have Chaco Canyon here, which I lived out right next to it for years, which is what do they call them, Aztec ruins or something. They built houses inside the caves, the plateaus, and it's also very. They think there's like supernatural or alien, like they had parts to do with it or whatever. Building it and everything. It's supposed to be some kind of like time thing. I don't know, but
Hmm.
it's interesting. you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
in fact, the girls' middle school when we lived out there, they had a small um, Aztec ruins area, and of
Hmm.
course you had to be careful because of rattlesnakes and stuff. You had to be careful, but it's really neat because yeah, they literally lived in these places they carved out,
Hmm.
plateaus and mountains. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Have you seen like those? They have well, they're caves, right? But like in the inside, they actually dig into them and they make like a house within the cave.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Those are so interesting. Isn't that so cool?
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Like they have supposedly there's actually how they have pyramids in Cairo,
Hmm.
Africa. Um, there's some pyramids actually here in New Mexico. I haven't seen them yet,
Hmm.
and a couple other places as well.
Yeah.
They're not nothing like the ones there. They're smaller and and different and everything. But like we
No,
have
but
the
this is like newer, like from the like maybe a couple years back. I seen some guy. He just like found like a hole in the mountains or something, right? And he went in there. He started like just building a like a living space inside of a cave, and it was pretty awesome, like the way he did it. I
hmm
was like amazed by it. He even had like a little pool in there and everything, and I was like, damn.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was You watch some of these shows where people will like these divers, professional divers, will explore these unexplored caves that have water in them,
Hmm.
and some of it's like crystal clear, like it's like blue in the darkness almost. That's how neat it is. They'll go down and they'll find all kinds of stuff they've never seen before. It's
Hmm.
crazy. Or like different sea creatures as well. In Australia is where they find a lot of interesting stuff.
Yeah. Okay,
Hey,
I have to read that joke. Who did it? Let me see. Let me see. What do you call a Mexican ghost? I think Bryden put it. He puts a haunting. It's so funny.
hey, haunting. Hey, Janie girl. Good to see
Yeah,
you.
oh, damn.
Grandma, do you want to come up? I can send the link on Instagram.
They're like, and then what is Ghetto Gremlin said, Nawa. Majority of the people who speak, no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But a lot of people in prison, they know how to speak Nawa. There's like 20 million people who speak Nawa. Prison population. I'm just kidding. That's the secret language.
Right.
Yeah.
Or Kelly, do you want the link? Nanya has the link in Instagram. So if she wants to send it to Telly or Gremlin or whoever, it's fine. I'm just not putting it public, so I don't feel like getting T-bombed.
And Mistec. Is Mistec different from Nawa? Ghetto Gremlin? Yeah, my son, my oldest son, he knows a couple. He could say a couple like lines in Nawa. I tried learning it, but it's too hard for me.
So you got me kind of confused, actually. And now I don't think I've heard of that, to be honest with you.
Of Nawa?
Yeah.
It's the dialect is the Aztec dialect, I believe. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. But yeah,
Hmm.
it's from Oaxaca. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, I tried to learn some Navajo when we were out there,
Hmm.
and it's hard. I mean, it really is. I mean, that's why they
It's
had.
yeah, because the syllables and the sounds are kind of like not. I don't know. I had a really hard time learning it. I tried it. I'm better at Italian if anything, but yeah.
Yeah, I basically kind of stuck with the basics. I'd go. They have like every so many miles they'd have like a little market, aka gas station. It was like three times the price, if not more, than everywhere else.
Yeah.
And I'd walk in and say "Yate," you know, which means hello, basically, and you
Hmm.
know, and Denada, just all that. Well, not Spanish, but a lot of the words were kind of similar,
To Spanish.
especially. Mhm.
Mm.
But my ex-wife's grandpa, he was a code talker, a Navajo code talker in World War II.
Hmm.
If it wasn't for the code talkers, we may have not have won the war, or the one against Japan, anyways. But
Tiff Mafia's like, because I asked her if he was talking smack, right? And she's like, yes, he's on Discord voicing his grievances. Oh my God, whatever. Zero. Oh, thank you, Telly. You know what? A lot of people are like, oh, I like your voice. Blah, blah. I feel like sometimes my voice is annoying. I even annoy myself sometimes. Like, shut up,
no,
Sandra. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. I annoy myself. So, and
I
my
don't
kids.
like. No, no, you have a good voice. Yeah,
Thank you.
I don't. I can't stand hearing myself talk.
I guess it's like a personal thing, right? Like I hate hearing myself talk. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or even my kids, I like sometimes I'll just go on like all day and I'll be singing all day. Like that's just me, right? And then and then I look to a corner of my eyes, right? And my son's like looking at me. He's like pretty much mad dogging me. He's like, "Can you be quiet for once?" I was like, "My gosh!" But it's like a whole day of me singing, and finally they snap. It's so funny.
Or Mr. X. No, 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 no. Don't mention Todd's voice being soothing. That's the opposite. Tell him Todd sent you. Oh man, that karaoke where he tries to sing "18 in Life" by Skid Row. It's so cringe. It's funny. It's like I can't sing. No, I'm not saying I can. I'm just saying it's like he doesn't even. It's like he's never heard the song before or something. It's I should pull it up. I don't know if we'll get a copyright or not. I'm just trying to have a chill stream tonight without me. But yeah, it's funny. 18 out of life, you got it. Oh
Get on
shit.
Mr. X is like, I can't understand half the shit Kurt says. I have to hear it. 'Cause I don't know. Who was it? I can't remember who was on Andy's panel or Shift's panel, but that sounded like Bill Clinton. Like every time he's is it? I think it was probably Sam Hill. Yeah, I think it is
Uh-huh.
Sam Hill. I'm like, oh my God, he sounds like Bill Clinton. He sounds just like him. It's so funny.
Yeah, I don't. I could probably. I think it's a short. I think it's on Haystack Sniper that Todd doing 18 like
Mm.
trying to. Anyways, I should. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's pretty funny. Let's see. My computer, of course, is slow, so it'll take a little bit here.
That's
But
okay.
it's so hilarious. Sorry, Todd, but
Yeah, oh my gosh, you guys are funny. He said Kurt feels younger whenever he gets his monthly sponge bath. Oh my gosh.
the green stuff under his fingernail. He does videos. He doesn't clean his fingernails out or anything. I
Yeah.
think I think it's just he has a indoor garden, if you will.
Hmm.
Plants,
Oh,
and
okay.
I think he's just got the green thumb doing that, and he doesn't bother, uh, yeah, cleaning the underneath his fingernails.
I think that then you
Yeah.
put the clip on or the link to
Oh,
it.
did she? Oh, good. Okay, thank you, Nanya. I appreciate that. All right, that'll be easier that way. For show. See, I have to go here and here and here and here. All right, let me copy. Perfect, perfect, perfect. See, I probably have to put it in private chat and then click it that way. All right, this should work. Hopefully. All right, bring it up real quick. Yep, this is it. Thank you, Nanya. Appreciate it. All right. Oh, it's a short too. Okay. I'm going to pause it real quick. Make sure the volume's on. Alrighty. Here we go. Yeah, see share screen.
Is that Kurt sponge bath would make a great troll account. Yeah, I would. It's pretty funny.
Actually, that would. That's pretty clever. All right. Todd's energetic anthem. It's got to be it. All right, here we go. Share. Hopefully everything works okay.
With the shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house.
Wait.
Because these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we prayed for, and this is God's plan. And if you don't hear, then you wouldn't understand. This is my country. Yeah, this is who I am. So welcome. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with the shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad
Okay.
you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Because these are my people, and this is my land.
Okay, sorry, it locked up on me. I was on mute and it wouldn't go back. Hey, Nanya, do you have the link for the 18 of life one? This is my land. It's so monotone. I want the 18 of life one. That
You
one's
take
so
out the
fun.
trash.
Send it to you.
Ouch.
One. I hate that heart emoji. It's always in the way, and I can't read the. Oh, one sec.
Oh, I know, right? On the chat.
Yeah.
It's so irritating. I know. It happens to me too.
I'm gonna take this one down. The 18 life just cracked me up. Right? What's up? Not sure. So James Kurt's future sponge bash. There it is. There's the troll account.
They made it already?
Yes.
That's cool.
Kurt's future sponge. Oh shoot.
I'm like curious to know what Zero's talking about. But then that would be feeding into it, so I'll leave it alone.
Wait, is he still talking? I thought
No, he's on Discord. He's on Discord.
Tiffany
said he's going at it. Grievances.
Oh.
I think he had a little too much to drink today, probably.
Oh, yeah. Could be. I think we're waiting for the link. Oh, there it is. Oh, the e-cigarette. I hear it's loud. I don't know if it's as loud as Cameron's or not, but I know I heard it's loud.
And there are too many people in here. Just to troll. Yeah. I guess it's a pastime, right? Trolling.
Yeah, I guess. A lot of it. Nani, you should just come up here. You're able to pull up stuff faster than me. I was telling Nanya, she's got the link.
Yeah, I was joking. That's basically what I'm doing here. Kind of figured that with butt sick Goldilocks. Love it. Yeah, sometimes I trip out on the names and I'm like, oh, that's pretty clever. I like that. I like that. I'm going to use that.
Kurt's future sponge. Wonder how long that's gonna last. That should hang around for a little bit.
Tater Tot, but I need to borrow Kurt's sponge. My ex-wife gave mine to her new husband. Oh. Oh, shoot.
Tater Todd.
Wow.
Tater Todd. Kelly, do you want me to send you the link? What are you gonna say? No, I'm good. I'm gonna send it to you anyways.
Kurt, I'd rather have Krusty than Justine Kasprick.
Should be good. Well, I sent it to you anyways, Kurt and IG. I mean, not Kurt. I mean, Telly. It's like, what the hell are you calling me Kurt for?
Shit. I wonder if tater tots are good with Caesar Ranch. I think so.
I wouldn't be able to do it from my email. It's on Haystack's channel. I'm pretty sure it is, right? Or your channel. I forget. I don't remember. So I think Haystack also put it up too. Oh, yeah. I saw. I don't know how to do it off email. I honestly don't. I really don't. I'm not very tech savvy. If it's a YouTube link, I can do it for sure. I just If you can send it through, and like the YouTube link through Instagram, I can do it that way. Or if you can come up, that might work. Actually, she's got a video too that's on Instagram that I can't. I don't know how to play it off Instagram, and it's not a YouTube link.
Could take mod me, Jeff.
Kurt's features, but no, I'm not really mod anybody else right now. I don't know if Nanya's coming up or not. We'll see. So that storm that you recorded where it snowed up there, that was in, you said this last December?
Yeah, December.
Wow. Well, like they say, if you have a really hot summer, have a really cold winter.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but I like the coldness, like the winter. It's kind of like it hurts a little bit more. Because I remember when I was like 15, I used to go out with my hair all wet, and like in the wintertime, and be like, I'm cool, you know. But now that I'm older, I'm like covering my ears and wrapping myself with the scarf and all this shit, you know, extra.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your bones start to hurt more and everything.
Yes. I'm like creaking everywhere, like it's crazy.
Gremlin, I didn't. Um Link, I guess. I don't know. Was it on his channel or was this tonight? Because I don't know. I know he was mad at me last time he was in here because he was talking a bunch of shit and Bob said to time him out. And I think they had him or something. I don't think he's banned now, but it was funny that he brought Jeff into it. Wait, where was this at? Oh, it was his channel. Oh, that's probably why. I didn't see it. If you have the link, though, I like to have it, though. I like to have a little laugh. Yeah, Kurt basically kind of turned on everybody in the community after people pitched in and spent thousands of dollars for his new wheelchair, and then he just kind of started turning on people.
Wow.
Yeah,
Talk about ungrateful, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I really liked the guy, a lot of us did, and just kind of, oh, there it is. Actually, let me see. Um, Wait, if it's his channel, I'm not gonna play it. Uh, on real quick. An 8 minute and 43-second rant. Let's see if the title is real quick. No title. Wait, is this a newer channel that he has, Gremlin? Because I actually thought I was subbed to him from a long time ago.
I think Nanya put the link up. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I didn't know, because maybe I just ended up unsubbing from him at one time recently. I don't know. Okay, hang tight is loading up still. Okay, cool. We'll get this one going. Todd, 18 in life, you got it. Sounds like Beavis trying to sing. Let's see what this one is real quick. Man, with StreamYard, everything takes forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is the body. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. This is Todd again. Hold on, let me put it up on this. You're gonna laugh. Let's see. So the one I have down in the basement where it says add to stream, which is the one before, I just close that out, right? And do a new one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so stop screen. All right, then go to present, and then share screen. All right, and then if you could, we'll mute up when it comes on. Here we go. This
Okay.
is longer. This is him trying to do when the body's hit the floor.
Okay.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the beating my floor. Can I take much more?
Dead white boy.
Here we go. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Something's got to give. Something's got to give.
Come on, guys,
Yeah.
put the throat in it.
Yeah, come on.
Let the bodies hit the floor. 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 Ah, pushing again. This is the end.
Again.
This is
the end. And you guys say I do nothing but read off the screen.
Nothing's wrong with me. Nothing's wrong with me. Nothing's wrong with me. Nothing's wrong with me. Something's got to give. Something's got to give.
Something's gotta give.
Got to give. Now. Let the bodies hit the floor. 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 Let the bodies hit the floor.
skin against
Skin
skin.
against skin, blood and bones.
All by yourself, but you're not all alone.
You want in. Now you're here, driven by hate, confused by fear. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Nothing's wrong with me. 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 Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Something's got to give now.
Bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Hit.
I can't. It's almost done. But yeah, I gotta go to the next one. It's. Oh my goodness. Let me get
Poor
18. I'll do one more. I'm gonna do the 18 of life, and then that's the last one I'm gonna do.
Okay.
It's more funny. It's Rob J. Can you not? I don't know. I can't keep up. Hold on, let me get this going real quick first. So I'll figure that out. Let's see. I gotta go right here. What I forgot. It won't let me do it off StreamYard. Gotta go to YouTube. I have so many windows now that are open. It's gonna be even harder.
Yeah, that happens.
Wait, that's not it. Hold on just a second. It's so monotone. Here's 18 life. There we go. All right, give me just a minute. Get this one going. Load, load, load. All right, there you go to StreamYard. Okay. Wait, what was the title? Shoot, I should be able to find the title. Todd 18 in life. Okay, good. Come on. Share screen. All right, wait just a minute. Make sure the volume's all the way up. All right, cool. Just gotta rewind it now. All right, you ready? Oh shoot, I was already up there. I bet. All right, here we go.
Yeah,
Sorry,
what
go
the
ahead.
hell is that?
He was one of the Vikings. Not Ragnar here. I mean, that might be who he's named after.
Ricky was a young boy. He had a heart of stone. Damn, I messed up. Living like 9 to 5. He worked his fingers to the bone. Just barely out of school. Came from the edge of town. Fought like a switchblade. No one can knock him down. He had no money, had no good home. He walked the streets of soldiers of the fighters. Oh, I messed up. I'm sorry.
You're good. Keep going.
18 and
Yeah.
life to go. Your crime and time is 18 and life to go. 18 and life to go. Crime time is it's an 18 and life to go. Man, I do it better when I can hear him. Tequila is his heartbeat. His veins burning gasoline. He barely. I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry. I gotta stop.
It's okay. So you
I
said
apologize.
okay. You don't have to keep going. Patrick, you want to sing it?
Just cracks me up. Oh my gosh, it's too funny.
Well, at least he's brave, you know. I'll give him that.
Right,
Um,
absolutely.
yeah. Top covers and bodies.
Get on that, sure.
Huh?
I just looking at chat. I guess there was something going on earlier, and I don't think it's going on now. So looks like everything's fine now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, looks good. We got mods down there that can take care of anything that needs to be taken care of. So, anyways, that was interesting. That was fun, right?
Yeah, I see a bunch of whole different characters up here. You know.
On your side?
No, I mean on YouTube. Period. Like, it's just different people, different walks of life. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what makes it exciting.
It's been fun, you know, because okay, we're in California, like there's not California, but where I'm from, it's usually the same people that I interact with, you know.
Yeah.
And up here it's like I've been meeting so many different people from different places, different states, and it's like, oh, how cool you guys do that over there. Like, oh man, like, you know, it's even though I'm not there personally, like it's good to learn what other people do, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It is different. It depends where you're at in the country. It really is.
Right.
It's like we were talking to Viv last night.
Hmm.
Um, like a lot of people in the Midwest, and I live there too. I get it. They kind of look to like California or Texas or New York, fill in the blank. They look to like other places to get their culture from, if you will. They
Right.
kind of, and it's a big influence. So whatever's popular, say in Dallas or LA or New York or Miami,
Hmm.
usually makes its way up to the Midwest. you know.
Right. You have to explain yourself to people, Anthony. There you go, Nanya. You never explain yourself to anybody. Period. As I tell my kids, you know, they're like, no, but this isn't happening. Go, why are you explaining yourself? Don't explain yourself. If you know you're right by yourself, you know what? Screw it. You know?
Right. Yeah.
That's the way I am. I'm going to have to sing in the Ghetto by Elvis. I don't know what song that is. I just know the one by Too Short, or not Too Short. What is damn it.
In the ghetto. That one.
In the ghetto, talking about the ghetto. You know that song.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
DJ Quick, I think it is. I'm not sure.
I like the Run DMC and Aerosmith collab they did with
Oh,
Walk This Way.
walk this way. Yeah.
That was good. That was badass. Especially when that video came out on MTV. Oh, every time it came on, man, I had to watch it.
Yeah. I've never seen it. I've seen them perform. Um, not that song, but I think Run DMC. Like on later on. They're older too. So it was before the one of them passed away.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. My brother was all into them. Do you remember the Fat Boys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my
Yep.
brother was all into them. Remember that movie, The Disorderlies?
Wow. Yeah.
I remember I like parts of it, like barely, but yeah, I used to like that movie. I used to watch it with my brother all the time. That's old school. Huh? I'm bringing the old school.
Yeah. American Me.
American Me, that movie.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That's
Oh
a
yeah.
gangster
That's a
movie.
good one. A Bronx
A
a
Bronx Tale.
Bronx
I love A
Tale.
Bronx Tale. That one has a really good story to it. Like the meaning of it,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
Well, weren't they both based on true stories?
American Me is based on true story, yes. And I don't know about A Bronx Tale. I think it was. I think it was.
Can we get Jeff and Todd to do a duet of Sonny and Cher? I got you, babe. I don't think so.
Do, do, do. I love that song.
I got you, babe. That's it. You
That's
know
kind of
what?
mean.
That would be funny, actually.
It
That would be hilarious, actually.
would.
That's actually a brilliant idea.
You're like, I got you, babe. It's fucked up.
That would be hilarious. Oh, you just gave me an idea. Oh yeah. All right. Goldilocks or whatever. You gave me a good idea now.
That's
To
great.
do the most mad-libbed, awkward karaoke stream possible. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Get somebody with a really deep voice that has to sing the Bee Gees.
That would be interesting, huh? Definitely.
Two dudes doing love duets. Medalists doing whatever, fill in the blank, rappers doing
Ballads.
metal. Yeah, there you go. That dude,
Mm.
that is an idea. That
Like a
would be
total
funny.
total opposite of what they do, you know?
Nunya, I hope you're taking notes. This is a good idea to do on your stream. I'm down. I'm down. I'll do it. It would be so funny.
Hmm.
I
Or even
got you,
with
babe.
like a voice changer, that would be hilarious too.
Voice
You know,
changer, yeah. Oh shit, that
I
would be
I
funny.
downloaded voice mod, right? I was just messing around with it, and then I was like playing with my kids, and I was like showing them like different voices, and they're like, "You're weird." I was like, "So what?" I was having fun for like a good hour, just like making different voices, you know. That's interesting.
Oh, the old voice changer. That goes pretty deep in this community, and I don't even want to get into that story, but yeah.
I think it's fun.
But though that would be funny, though. We got to do that. Nunya, we got to set that up somehow where we have a warped karaoke stream. We can call it, instead of the
The
warped
warp show.
bands tour. Yeah, the warped Nunya show or something.
Definitely.
That would be hilarious.
Sign me up. I'll be there.
Hey, let's do it. That would be fun. Oh, the panel channel would have a heyday clipping some stuff from that.
Right. That's right.
I'm sure Haystack would have some bangers out of it too. Haystack Sniper. He's from your area too, from Cali.
I'm from Cali. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I believe so. We down. All right. All right. We can set it up. All right. Sounds good.
I'm down.
The Warped Karaoke Show. And I'll even do the ballad with Todd of Sonny and Cher. I don't give a shit. That'd be funny. I got you, babe. Dun, dun, dun. I got you, babe.
I remember.
Dun, dun,
I don't
dun.
know. Am I imagining this, or did this happen? Beavis and Butthead sang it, right? Or no?
I think so. I think you're right.
I'm like, I think I'm imagining it, but yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay, Nadia, I got you. This has got to be good. This has got to be good. I just clicked it my phone. Hold on. We got another one to play. Wait a minute. Darn it. Sorry. Why won't it let me skip? All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I can hear you. I'm gonna put it on mute really quick.
All right. Get it real quick. All right. 1 second. Shoot, I forgot what it's called. James. Oh, there it is right there.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
All right. Here we go.
I can. You want to go for a ride? Sure can. Jump in.
It won't. It won't go up any louder.
Life is plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination. Life is your creation. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. Girl, in a Barbie world, life is plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination. Life is your creation.
Nunya, how do I turn the volume up on that? Oh no, Rob J. Yeah, I know that. You've always been cool. I haven't seen it around here as much, but I've seen it other places. So you go to a normal YouTube video, Jeff, turn it up. Yeah, but if I do, it'll. Oh, I see. Okay, I'll just pause it. Let me go to. See Todd, 18 in life. That was a regular video, I think. All right. Try this.
Creation. I'm a blonde
Oh,
little girl
still
in
not
a
working.
fantasy world. Dress me up, make me tight. I'm your dolly.
I don't know.
You're in pink, kiss me here, touch me there, hanky panky. You can touch, you can play.
I don't know. It's just hard. I can barely hear it. I did turn another video all the way up. You should do it on the same browser this is on. I got so many windows open right now. Maybe let me retry it. I don't know. All right, you still there, baby love?
Yeah, I'm here. Go for it.
Yeah, I don't know why. I turned the volume up on another video, but it still didn't work very good. You think by just trying it again, it might do it? Darn it. Ah, shit. Hope I didn't accidentally time anybody out on that. All right, let me try it real quick. Still the same volume. Yeah, it's just too low. I can't get it to. Shorts are weird because you can't really adjust the volume.
Right.
Oh, my computer, I swear. All the multitasking that comes with doing panels.
Yeah. People think it's easy. It's not that easy.
No, especially when you got an old computer like me.
Robert Anthony in a private room.
What's that? It's box of pet. It's normal on my side, but I done the steps above. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still learning too, Nanya. To be honest with you, with streaming, I just started learning how to screen share like a few months back, so I'm still learning. That new short that I don't know if it was a short or just a shorter video that Haystack did with the ASMR of Krusty eating on Locksmith. That was hilarious. He added like some extra sound to it. Oh, this is your channel. Whoops. See, that's weird. I turned one volume up and all of them go up. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't want to do too much because it takes away from the whole stream. I'm always sorry. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on.
That's okay.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody has a link to easily drop in the link, it's easier. I mean, in the chat, it's much easier that way. I was going to do the haystack, the new one with the Christy ASMR. It's funny. And all this stuff is basically taken out of this community.
Yeah.
So you don't really consider yourself as part of that community over there that much?
Um, I don't know, to be honest with you, because I just when I came in here I was just like, I just do my own thing anyways. But Andy says I'm from the pony community, which I don't even know what that means.
The pony community?
So I'm like, okay, so I just I don't know, I'm not here to like, I just want to be friendly. I just
Yeah,
want to be nice to
exactly.
everybody.
Yeah, you have some pretty cool streams, a lot of the music and the stories behind it and everything, and or just you'll monologue for a little bit and you'll play something, you'll monologue for a little bit and play something. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you. I would turn on my camera right now, but I'm like, I just did house cleaning and Jeff kind of sprung this up on me. So yeah, I
Oh, I
got
just sprung it up on you.
you.
I give you. I give you.
I know, but you have to consider the time that I was distracted and not paying attention.
No, I know.
No,
It
but
was.
I do panel lip. Don't think I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not hiding or nothing like that.
No, it was kind of like I was like what 3 hours before I messaged you. I was like, hey, I know it's kind of a short notice, but you want a panel share tonight?
No, I don't mind. As long as I'm not doing anything, I don't mind.
Exactly.
Yeah, next time I'll panel up. Yeah.
Oh, your panel? You mean camera up? Cam
Yeah.
up?
I mean, yeah, cam up. There we go. Not panel up, cam up.
Community is that?
I
Yeah,
have
right.
no idea none yet, but that's what they said. And I was like, okay then. There I am. But
Everybody else calls it the drama community, even though you're not really involved in it that much. You
no,
know what I
I
mean?
I see myself out of all that. As soon as I hear it coming up, I'm like, all right, I'm out. See you guys later. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like Sam Hill and B Sox. That's all I ever hear about half the time. It's always Sam Hill and B Sox, or not Lay Geno, or I had
Oh,
to deal with.
I did go at it with Sam Hill the other day, but not really. I was just like, but it was short lived. Then we made up after, like we're friends after. But
Yeah. Well, I started out at Russ's panel a couple nights back, and then ended up over on AOC's. He dropped off a panel,
hmm
and I was dealing with two drunk idiots, and Cool Boy, and I won't even mention the other person because we're usually friends. But I think she was just so trash. She was just going along with it. But it became like just monotonously ridiculous. It was like okay, after a couple hours, I was like, you know what, I'm gone. This is just so stupid.
hmm
It was
yeah,
just meaningless. It's like I'm done.
right.
So Rob J hands off of Alex. Wait, none yet. Alex and Tommy made mistakes in their early time at Tommy is ILY one who gets held accountable. Oh, they're arguing about I think Tommy and Alex, the catchers.
Mm.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, they are female. I don't know, what do you call them, p words. I guess I don't know if that's allowed, but
Oh yeah, they are. They're
it's usually school teachers, which is so disgusting and so like, oh my god, it's
no,
so
it's true.
yeah.
It's very I you know I told the story back in Dallas, ninth and 10th grade. We used to call her Miss Booty. And then her friend was she was the math teacher, and her friend was the English teacher.
Mhm.
And when we would go raving, like downtown Dallas, we'd go to the clubs, go to underground raves when we were teenagers growing up, and guess who would be there?
Mhm.
They would be there.
Wow.
And yeah, they did, you know, with high schoolers.
Yeah.
So,
I seen that yesterday. As a matter of fact, I seen I think it was a short where the teacher's like dancing with her student, but like very inappropriately, right? And I'm like, what is she doing? Like that is I was so like disgusted by it. I was like, oh man.
right,
Yeah.
right. Or even like a little bit different subject, but kind of similar. I saw this thing where a substitute bus driver,
hmm
even though he was only going 9 miles an hour, and it had cameras in the school bus, and
hmm
these were little kids, elementary kids,
hmm
and they weren't even that bad, like they weren't out of control. So he told him, he's like, if you don't stop, you're gonna see what it's like or something. He slammed on the brakes, and a lot of them got like seriously hurt.
Oh wow. Oh
Yeah.
wow. That's
So
crazy.
he got how I forgot exactly how many kids were on the bus. But he got a misdemeanor child. But I forgot the exact.
There's an endangerment probably.
It was a little bit more than that. It was, but yeah, it was something like that. But it was a misdemeanor, so he got like 32 or 62 of them or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and of course he got fired immediately.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, people put their trust in those type of people, like to
Hmm.
securely transport their kids and stuff. Oh man, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. It's sad. And also you're seeing other videos like on YouTube or Shorts or TikTok or whatever, or even Instagram of kids pulling out their phones to film when a
Hmm.
teacher goes absolutely haywire on a student. I mean,
I mean, but sometimes, okay, yeah, there's those videos, but then there's also like very disrespectful kids that know that, or they
hmm
think they could get away with that behavior because they're being recorded. And it's like
right.
it's up to the parents. You got to educate your kids and teach your kids what respect and what boundaries are. Like you don't do that stuff to your teachers. Like if anything, show them respect because they're trying to teach you something.
Yeah, yep. See, you're right. It's and yeah, there's some videos too where it seems like the majority of the audience, the chats and whatnot, will be on the side of the student. When you look, if you really look at it, it was the student that was causing most of the problems, and
Exactly.
doesn't justify certain things. I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
yeah, I get what you're
Yeah.
saying for sure.
Like I remember when my son got in trouble one time. And I had to go talk to a teacher, and then he was like, "You see, I told you. What did I tell you about her?" I go, "No, she's kind of right because you're not, you're not
Hmm.
doing what you're supposed to. So expect her to like lecture you, of course.
Yeah. I will say what is strange though is every single school I've ever been to in different cities and states growing up, every single year almost it seemed like there was another teacher that was a pred
Oh
and
yeah.
get
Hmm.
arrested, go to prison, and most of them were like the teacher of the year before or something, or
Hmm.
the coach of a lot of coaches by the way, the coach of the year. And sure enough, they would end up getting busted.
Well, because they have like a close relationship with students. I think like the coaches especially,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's unfortunate.
Well, it also kind of makes you wonder if they got that job just to be able to do that very thing.
Who knows? Who
It's
knows?
sad. One of them, the first one I remember. Um, well, the first one was fourth grade, but the one that really was like hardcore was I want to. It was fifth through eighth grade, and this coach was the girls' volleyball coach. The girls, I think it was remember tetherball. Believe it or
Yes,
not,
yes, I remember that. Hmm.
yeah, I think it was tetherball, but he coached like three different sports for the girls,
Hmm.
and his own daughter was in his class. His other daughter, who was like a year younger, maybe a grade below,
Hmm.
so they were there too. And it come to find out that he had R-worded a bunch of the girls there.
No way.
Yep.
Oh no, that's so sad.
He got, I think it was 16 years. That's what he got.
That's all.
Right?
They should have castrated him.
Well, originally I think he got 30 or 32. He ended up doing 16.
Mm.
And then the one in Dallas, the coach there, what he was doing is his son was having, a lot of sleepovers. His friends would
Hmm.
come over and he was M wording, the
Uh,
boys at his house. Yep.
wow.
He got 6 years is all he got. 6 years.
Mm-mm.
I
That's
don't
one.
know.
Yeah, one thing growing up, like I was not allowed to do like sleepovers at my friend's house at all. My
Yeah.
kids were not allowed to stay over at their friend's house. Only like they were allowed to go to my mom's house and sleep over, and sometimes my sister's. But other than that, like no.
Yeah. See, Alex is one of the biggest catchers. Him and Tommy are. It says, 2 days ago, Alex caught a couple with kids. Holy crap!
Oh wow. I will, Nanya. I'll look him up right now.
Which one?
She
Oh
says
yeah.
sub to Bryden. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bryden. Yeah, you should see the stuff that he shows on his channel. It's kind of underrated, to be honest with you. It needs to be watched more and more. That he shows real, different news footage, different mini documentaries, stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and he releases a lot of stuff. Uh,
Let me look him up. Can you put his link up, Nanya, just in case?
yeah, that's his link.
Oh, okay, okay,
Actually, it's in the regular chat, and I put it up on the screen too.
okay, cool.
Yeah, I think he's right around 400 to 500 subscribers now too. So it's starting to grow.
Well, he's coming up. That's good.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I'll probably go for 3 hours, which is another like 34 minutes, 33 minutes, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Getting pretty tired. I do have to get up early, decently early. So
Let me find out.
So we'll go till, let's see, it's 12:43, little after 1 a.m. my time, which is a little after midnight your time.
Right. It's no, it's 11:44 right now. Oh yeah, a little bit after midnight. Like
Yeah.
12:15. Paste.
Yeah, he's also got a backup channel called the I don't know if it's S3X, but it's called That Offender Hit List. That's his backup channel.
Oh, I think I found him on Brighton. Yeah, I found him.
Yeah, but he has like a blue lightning back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's at
Yeah.
555 subscribers. Awesome.
Oh, nice. Wow. Yeah, he is getting up there. That's good. Yeah, he usually releases something every day, sometimes twice a day, usually.
Mm-hmm.
So I think maybe on the weekends he releases like something twice a day. Then during the week he'll release at least one thing. But it's good stuff to look at. It's bothersome, obviously,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but it's almost like he also will put up pictures of people that kids are still missing and where
What?
they might be
Hold
and
on,
all
Mom.
that. But yeah, I appreciate you putting that up, Nanya.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's happening, right? And
Okay.
a lot of people just want to ignore things, and it's like it's better, I guess, just to be aware, just to raise awareness, right? So people
Yeah.
could see what's going on. Because if we ignore it, I mean, nothing's gonna change, unfortunately.
Yeah. It just seems like it's getting worse.
Yes.
And of course, you got certain people or certain parts of the government or whatever that want to, push to make it legal. It's like, how do you make something like that legal? That's just so
Yeah.
disgusting. It's
Well,
terrible.
that whole law that passed here in California, where they're something about sex workers, I think it is. They're not making it a crime for.
Oh, kind of.
Did you hear about that?
I heard something and yeah, I'm careful what we say, obviously, on the platform. But yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. They're trying to make something
Legal,
or,
or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah, make it legal like Nevada or something.
That is so, like, it's disgusting. It's so oh my god, I don't even know what to call it, but
Right.
oh no. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in this world, but that shit shouldn't happen.
Right. And it'll spread like wildfire.
Yep. Yep.
Like everything that usually starts, I hate to say it, but things that start in the west make their way east. and vice versa. I mean, I'm just being honest. If it starts in New York, it makes its way west. If it starts in Texas, it goes up.
Yeah,
Trendsetters.
exactly. That's crazy. Sex slavery. Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday, and then not just that, the organ trafficking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, I wanted to go see Sound of Freedom. I guess um, I've had family that's went and seen it already and
mhm.
everything. And I guess they're trying somebody somewhere, I don't know, somebody from Hollywood or whatever is trying to get it shut down for the
Yeah, a
theaters.
lot of people in Hollywood are trying to shut it down. Um, I know they're exposing a lot of like producers and stuff like that. Who's behind that? Mel Gibson, and now Mark Wahlberg actually is joining in, and Denzel Washington is speaking up about it, and they're actually putting Oprah, like they're exposing Oprah for doing a lot of that stuff um, that involves like the young girls.
Wow. What you're saying that Mel Gibson, Mark Wahlberg, and Denzel Washington are speaking up against it or for it?
No, against Hollywood,
Oh, okay.
against Hollywood.
Okay.
No, they're with the movie. You know,
Okay.
um, yeah, but
I was a little bit confused there.
yeah,
Yeah, unfortunately, I can see Oprah being involved in that kind of crap. It's I don't know. It's almost like they get MK Ultra when once they get a certain salary or something.
hmm
It's crazy.
it's like they let money I don't know, get to their head, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, can you imagine having the money Oprah has? I mean, jeez.
You could use that money for positive changes, and you could also do it or use it for like very evil things. And unfortunately she's going to hell in
Right.
my book. Yep.
I mean, who needs that much money? Seriously, you could literally
Exactly.
change a lot of families' lives
Yes, exactly.
and still be comfortable. You know what I mean?
hmm yeah, and I think you have greater satisfaction in helping people when you're that rich, than
Yeah.
to like do all this other nonsense that's sad.
I used to almost find it comedic. Like when I was still kind of growing up and TV was more of a thing, there wasn't really much internet in the 90s, 80s, 90s. And, you get bored, you sit down, you watch TV and there's nothing on type thing. And there's Jerry Springer, there's Oprah, there was all kinds of talk shows in the 90s, especially.
Yeah.
Ricky Lake,
Jenny
and
Jones.
Jenny Jones, the guy that sounded like Mr. Belvedere. I can't remember his name.
There's this Richard guy. I can't remember the last name. Richard.
That might be the guy I'm thinking of.
I don't know. He used to have like these weird little contests on his show. I don't remember
Okay.
him. I have to
And
look him up.
Geraldo and Phil Donahue. Well, what we would
Hi, Logan.
find
hmm
what we would find kind of comedic is Oprah would have her giveaway, her yearly giveaway or whatever. Everybody would get a car. They pretty much knew they would, right?
hmm
And they would get all this other stuff before the car. Well, one year she was giving away. Well, that would have been probably 03, 04. She gave away the new 2005 Beetle Bug, Volkswagen Bug.
hmm
And they had done some major changes to it from the previous days. I'm thinking to myself, okay, not that that's not cool and all, giving away everybody at least a car, but why not give them something nice? Like, you got the money.
hmm
You give them a freaking Cadillac at least.
Yeah, but to her, it was like a tax. It's just a tax write-off for her, so who cares?
Right.
Give the bare
Yeah,
minimum. Yeah.
exactly.
But you know how she built that school in I guess in Africa. I'm not sure. For those young girls.
Yeah. I heard
But
some bad stories about
yeah,
that.
yeah. I guess she was using the girls for like slavery or something like that. And I'm like, oh,
They
that's sad.
they have to call her mama or mommy Oprah or something or
Yeah,
mommy or it's weird. I've heard some weird stuff. Yep.
yeah,
It's
it's sad.
crazy.
And then you know how she came, like, well, they say that she rise to fame because she found common ground with the regular person, right? She said that she lived very poor and all this stuff, and it was all a lie. Like she's like, oh, well, people want to hear that I was poor, blah blah blah. So let's just give the audience what they want, and it's like, it was a big old lie, you know?
Mm-hmm. Because she came from like I think she was born I think in Mississippi, Alabama, somewhere around that area. But she got her start on local television, I think in Nashville,
Hmm.
Tennessee, and then from there, I think she got the call for. I want to say she went to Fox News back then for a little bit or something like a national, news station, and then got the Oprah thing, the show,
Hmm.
and went from there. Yeah,
Yeah, it's sad.
a lot of
I,
them lose their way.
I never really liked her. I always thought she was kind of arrogant.
Yeah, me too. It's like she wanted to be part of the crowd, the
Yeah,
Hollywood crowd, so she would try to get. She thought it was so cool to have Tom Cruise on and jump off a couch. Ooh, big
yeah.
deal. Scientologist dude.
There's been some like new talk about Tom Cruise and all this stuff, and I'm like, I you just don't know what to hear anymore, you know?
Right. Like Kirstie Alley, John Travolta, Tom Cruise are supposedly Scientologists still or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Juliet.
I love John Travolta. I don't know what he does, but I just love him. Like his movies are awesome.
Pulp Fiction was good.
I like Urban Cowboy.
I don't think I've seen that one, to be honest with you.
No, oh, it's a good movie. It's really good.
I remember him and Kirstie Alley used to do the movies, Mr. Was
Oh,
it
look,
Mr.
it was Look Who's Talking, right?
Look Who's Talking. Yeah, Look Who's Talking 1, 2, and 3. Those were
Hmm.
funny.
Yeah.
I was thinking Mr. Mom. That was a show. I think that was Scott Baio. I'm not sure. There was two of them. There was like Charles in Charge. I think was Scott Baio.
Yes, Charles in Charge of Scott Baio. Correct.
Yeah, yeah. He
You know what?
got fault. Oh, go
Go ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, he got like falsely accused of something at one point. His wife came out and apologized or something like 15 years ago or 10 years ago. But yeah, he went through hell for a little bit trying to prove himself.
Yeah.
But it was all taken care of, I believe.
I liked Scott Baio in Happy Days. Remember when he came out as Chachi or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that. I was young then. Wow.
You're wondering why I remember all this. My brother used to have me watch all this stuff. That in that
Yeah,
army show at night. What was that army
Mash,
show? MASH. There you
Mash.
go. Yeah.
Yep, yep. And my dad used to watch MASH a lot when I was a kid, and I never really could get into it too much when I was younger. What I did get into, almost by force, and I don't mean it like that. You know what I mean? It's like, well, I
Yeah.
either got to watch this or I got to find something else to do. But so I kind of became a Trekkie, like a Star Trek person,
Oh, okay.
the
Yeah,
original
I never
one.
got into that to Star Trek or anything.
Even the Next Generation, I kind of got into that a little bit. And
Hmm.
then after that, I just kind of, yeah, I wasn't really into. I couldn't really get into Star Wars either, but my daughters love Star Wars.
Yeah, a lot of people do. They're yeah. I just don't. I'm not a sci-fi person.
Yeah, but anyways, I think I'm gonna probably call it here pretty soon.
Yeah, I was about to tell you that I haven't eaten dinner, so I'm gonna get off so I can get something to
Yeah,
eat.
absolutely. Well, I appreciate you coming up. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
more of an advance notice, obviously.
I'm like, you sprung it up on me. So I didn't mean to be mean. All
No,
right.
it's all good. All
Okay,
right.
Jeff. Thank you for
I'll,
having me. Have a good night, everybody, or morning, or whatever.
yeah, right.
Okay. All right. Bye.
All right. Take care. Bye bye.
You too. Bye.
All right. I'll let some. What was it? Somebody called it yesterday. It sounded like 70s uh, adult movie music, the dance thing or whatever. And it does. I have to admit, it really does. It's just there's just not much to play on StreamYards. But I don't know. I'll play something on the way out here pretty quick. But anyways, I'm actually very tired, which is good because I need to get some sleep. So I appreciate y'all being here. Later, Telly, Rob, J Silly, Ghetto, not sure. Baby Love, of course. Thanks for being here. Nunya, I don't know if you're still here or not. Sorry I didn't look at the chat too much again. It's one of my things. I just have trouble doing it. Seems like anymore. I apologize. The Mad Philosopher on the other channel. Am I miss anybody? And whoever else is or was here or watches this later. So if you guys want to chat for a little bit, I'll play some crappy StreamYard music or whatever and let that go for a little while. Probably even 3 hours, so I don't know, maybe 8 minutes or so. All right, hasta la pasta.